Hello everyone, welcome back to Devils and Dice, our actual play of D&D 3.5, where we play as if no one is watching, even though we know people are watching. The AAA is back after a long hiatus, but we're here, we're ready to go, and we're going to be doing our usual shenanigans. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy Devils and Dice.
So, last time, you guys came to the city, and you interacted with and worked with Trudon Bluevour and Zysa Lelter, and you defeated Lich Zeke by
Hitting
cheating.
him to the ground.
Yeah, by cheating. Yes.
By brutally murdering him very easily.
Yes. Because I what's the word?
You wanted it.
I committed. There we go. I committed the mortal sin of having a wizard at the end of a hallway with nobody there.
I've done it too.
Yeah, if he had a skeleton or a zombie, it would have been a whole different.
One zombie would have made all the difference.
It really would have. But I mean, it was never the point. Anyway. So Zeke has left.
Bye-bye.
Zeke's left the group.
Always.
Yep. Talk to you guys later.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So
Zeke has left the group, and he is going to the surface to attempt to use the powers that he does possess for good. Maybe neutrality. Who knows?
More
maybe
neutrality.
money. Yeah, because you are still a little bit of Zeke. You do like money a little bit sometimes. And Boris and Mez, after having done that and having Zeke depart, you descended down to the shore of this Underdark Sea, where you had your encounter with the beast that you had been following. And he expressed his intent to, attack Dis and Dis Potter. And and then he disappeared underneath the stillness of the Underdark waters. And at this point, it is you and Mez on this section of the Worm Plains. And Mocha is still waiting back up in the city. And
So I turn to new Boris, big Boris, big,
what the hell, man?
powerful, big old Boris, and I go,
That's right. We've not talked yet.
Yep.
hey.
Hello.
I like the new digs.
Not exactly new, but thank you.
That's fair. You know, so were you gonna tell me?
If you found out.
Yeah. Cool. Alright. Well, so like
The way I saw it was no one else's business but mine. And
no,
then
yeah.
I was basically told by Despotter, our father of secrets, that I should probably not share this.
Yeah. No, I get that. Alright. So so the whole like being able to, see everything through your eyes, that's a thing, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, so basically
everything through my eyes, hear everything through my ears.
Yeah. So basically, and I like take out the two-way thing, and I just kind of dangle it for a second. I go, so I don't need this anymore.
Literally useless.
Okay, I'll return it later. Okay. What's the big boss say? We should probably go back, I assume, right?
What does the big boss say?
The big boss, the biggest boss. The big boss says that it would probably be best. Well, I mean, I don't know if he really says anything, because the beast, the cardinal horror that he
just addressed him and all that shit.
designated himself as, he pretty much said that there was really no point in following him as he's going to be returning.
Yep.
And even if you could, the trail has effectively been lost,
it's
at
fucked.
least for the moment. You would
Yep.
need to probably speak with Dispotter, or have him tell you where the trail leads, and even then he might not want you to even go after it now because he's coming back anyway.
So wait a couple of seconds. If I hear nothing from him, then I go. Well, while he thinks about it, I think we should get a bit of the big old, that you see you remember all those dead purple worms?
Uh-huh.
I think we should get some of those for big old Crowlerlesh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll lend a hand with that.
Thanks. Yep. So, go over to one of the holes.
Yep.
See. Look inside,
I'll be right back. Keep going.
Okay, that's fine. You're not needed here. Let's see. Yeah, there's no point in really dragging it out. So you go on over to one of the holes that has another purple worm effectively like sticking out of it.
Yeah.
And you can see that the portion that you would assume was the head has been bitten off, and it let's see, do I have the color from, I think this is it. Let me see. I just want to make sure this is the same. Yes, it is. Perfect. Okay. So this one is like laying out here a little bit further than the other one. And Aiden, you'll be happy to know this is actually the same color as the other one.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. And then like some blood trail. That's not its tongue. Blood trail extending from the head, and the mostly intact lower portion of its body sticking out from there.
Yeah. So from the already exposed portion, like cut underneath in order to be able to get the hide. And
so go ahead and give me a strength check. Because
okay.
Yeah.
Well, good thing I'm really strong.
Either one of you can do it if you.
And because by that I mean I give myself strength.
Can I help?
Yeah, sure.
So I will use what's it, the one of the bull strength on me.
Okay.
And 11.
Okay. And Boris, are you also going to be rolling?
Oh, yes, I was. That's an 8.
Okay, so you guys both try to jam your weapons into, or a knife, I take it, like a dagger. Oh, wait, Mez, was that an 11 with the bull strength, or before? Oh, God, okay.
Yeah, strong.
You jam your weapons into the side of the purple worm, and you
specifically the underneath where it's already been severed, so that it's easier.
Okay, so you are trying to cut from the section that had bits bitten off. Got it. Okay, so you're doing more of a sawing motion.
Yeah.
And like going through. Okay, perfect. So then, I thought you were just jamming into a straight part and then just trying to rip it apart.
Stupid.
Okay, like Monster Hunter style. So you begin to cut through sections of the hide, and it does take a fair amount of effort and time to do so, but you are able to get the desired amount. So let's say, how about you get about, let's say, 40 pounds. That's like usable and workable. You don't have to take all of it, but that is how much you are able to
I mean, I have a
acquire.
handy haversack, so.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Or a bag of holding, excuse me. But yeah. Throw that shit in there.
So let's see here. I don't remember if we. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna roll a dice just to see what time it is because it's the Underdark.
Sure.
Okay, and then I'm gonna roll a d6 to see if it's AM, PM. Okay, so it is 11 a.m. So the day must have passed during the time in which you guys rested. That's right.
Sure.
So you're at 11 a.m. and do you want to continue with the sawing and the cutting and the flesh?
No, I think 40 pounds is probably good enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, because considering most armors are under 40 pounds, I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
Well, that's assuming that he, like, of that 40 pounds, like,
Right,
only
yeah.
a pound of that might be useful.
Either way, we do have this place now that Mocha has seen, so we could come back at
That's
any
true.
time.
That's true.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Okay. Make the way
Walk
back
up and then
climb
bamf.
back up.
Okay. Bamf and bamf and bamf and bamf. Ugh! Okay.
Mocha, no.
Mocha, no. She's rolling. She's just rolling over.
Yeah.
She's rolled over on her back and is just asleep with her legs like fully splayed.
Gotcha.
So you make it back up, walking up the old spider webs.
Yeah.
And you arrive at Mocha's location, and she is. Let's see who. Let's see. Sorry, gotta check this. Okay. So as you guys approach Mocha, she hears your footsteps and begins to rouse from her floppiness, I guess we'll call it. And when she sees Boris, she perks up and kind of does a tiny little growl, a little bit more from Angry Head, normal from, like, that's pretty normal, but even the other two heads are like, who dis,
Hey, Boris, who dis?
Mocha. What's up, girl?
Still kind of unsure.
All you gotta do is just, do the whole, like, hey, hand out, smelling thing.
Yeah.
She'll be fine.
Yeah. I, like, pull a ration out of my pack and, like, let her eat it out of my hands. And then, like, as soon as that piece is gone, like, go back, get a new piece, and, like, feed the 3 heads that way.
Okay. Then go ahead and, let's see. Go ahead and just give me, like, a straight charisma check.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't say that this is animal handling, because you're just feeding her.
Yeah, and I don't think that's a thing in 3.5
Or
anyway.
handle animal.
Yeah, handle animal was the way.
There you
training
go.
skill.
Yeah. So, yeah. Just straight charisma.
12.
Okay. And since you're feeding her, she, you hand her out the piece of ration and she stops growling. She takes it with one of her heads, with the other two sniffing and smelling. And then you repeat it with the other 2 heads. And over the period of time it takes you to actually feed all 3 of the heads, all of them have gotten your scent enough. And since you are alongside Mez, you seem to have gained her trust.
Okay.
So,
well, it's time to go home, girl.
all right, and she, gives you a little, and she begins to form that portal, and
like while she's doing it, I'm like, and don't forget this place. We might need to come back sometime.
So she makes the portal spin into life, and you can see that it leads, looking through it, you can see that it leads to an area in what you would assume is the Calamity Quarter.
Okay, yeah, works.
So.
Ha! Just do a little hop through.
All right. And now we can get back to everybody's favorite single. Everybody's favorite music. The greatest music of all time. Yeah. It's almost as good as Aiden's favorite quote.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Hey, Brogan, don't forget to save the Dogai mini, if you would, so that you can bring it over to the other table.
I will.
It is
do
over.
that.
It's over in the corner.
Okay. Good. Copy. Load.
Everybody's favorite music. Huzzah!
Wow, we haven't been in this in a long time.
No, we haven't. It has been a while.
Loud. Goodbye, Zeke.
Everybody's favorite music, baby. All right.
Alright,
So-
so we're in Calamity Quarters somewhere.
Yeah. So we'll say that you popped up. Who's the? Oh, that's the dog guy. Okay. So now, Boris, in between the time it takes you to step through the portal and arrive here, do you maintain your Dogai form, or do you go back to Measle?
Nope, measle.
Okay. So, we'll say you popped out, like, right here.
Cool.
Okay. So, you are in safe places. And, yeah, you are home.
Hey, thank you. Oh,
Boris
and I
will
just like bask.
stretch out his head to like either side and like crack his neck. And be like, it feels good to be back. And by good, I mean horrible, because everything was dark before and it's not dark anymore.
Now
Looking
it's
over,
slightly, now it's only really, really, really overcast. Damn it.
okay. Like stretches a bit, you know. And like,
Yeah.
okay.
Dip your hands in some lava, wash 'em.
Right? Yeah. Just. So, I'm thinking we do a sweep around. We go give the scroll to Gorarosa, then we go up to the, the Brimstone Atelier, and then we go home, see Mexnir, and all that kind of stuff, huh?
Works for me.
Okay. Let's do that.
All right. So, do you want to go with Mocha everywhere, or do you want to like send her home?
Yeah,
curiosity.
actually, I think we can just send her back. She's good. She's good.
Okay. So she'll.
We're also probably going to want to stop at the Iron Tower, actually, before we go, because I gotta go deliver the scroll back.
Okay.
Anyway.
So, you tell Mocha to head on home, and she will trot off in that direction. And I believe it was this one, wasn't it? It was that one.
It was the corner
Okay.
one. Yep.
Just wanted to make sure. Okay, so she will head home. Okay, and so first stop is Gorarosa's place?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you pop up, you do all that, and you can see the fence area from where you are standing, and you're able to head on over there.
Yeah.
So, you head up to the door, or the gate entrance, and you can see those. I believe I forget what they were. I think they were just like little barb devils or bearded devils. or
Yeah,
something.
they were just bearded, I think, or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
I don't really remember. It's harder to say because it's like
they were
you see the
they were
guards.
jobbers. That's
Yeah,
all I
you
know.
see yeah, but not your kind of jobbers.
No.
So you head up and you see the the barb devils that or bearded devils that are guarding the door, and since it technically has only been like 2 days, they jeez, that's loud. Hang on.
Yeah. Even on like the lowest thing, it's still pretty loud. Thankfully now I have the audio split, which is
Sorry about that.
oh, you good.
So you see them, they see you, and since it's only been a couple days, they actually are like, well, that was quick. You already back? And where the hell's the other guy?
Oh, he's dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, did you get the thing that
Yeah.
Gorarosa wanted? Whatever it was that he wanted?
Yeah.
Okay, well, okay. Then they, like, stand aside and it's like, all right, go in, go to the left, and then the right, and then down the stairs, and then go down the circular stairs, and
No,
then take
believe
the
me.
left.
Believe me, at this moment, I remember everything as I like point to
Okay.
my bulging brain now because of the
Ah.
headband.
All right, well, see, I don't have that
Oh,
problem.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
because I have the headband now.
Yeah.
Fucking intelligence of 22, dude. Fucking-
Jesus. All right,
Boy,
well,
boy looks like a Meat Canyon video.
yeah, right? Looks like the fucking Minecraft one, Jesus.
Yeah.
I have seen God, and he is square. You know,
Blood will rain from the heavens.
God will want the screams of all of my victims. Okay.
Along with me, princess.
That's still one of my favorite ones.
That's one of the best.
Yeah, that one and the Thomas one, I think, are tied for my favorite.
Yeah, the Thomas one's good.
I
didn't
couldn't
really
even
like the
finish the Thomas
Teletubbies one.
I could not finish the Thomas one. I did not find it that interesting.
That's fair.
Oh.
Anyway, so they stand aside and they, kind of wave you in.
Yep. Snapping at them the whole time until
Yeah,
they're
just-
out of sight.
Yep. And now you're snapping at the door as it
Yep.
opens automatically
Yep.
for you.
And then I stop because the door is open.
Yeah. So the door has opened before you, and it opens into that. Did I? I guess we didn't keep it, but because I had drawn this place.
Oh, yeah, the
here
slate
previously,
map
but I
thing.
guess I got rid
But
of it.
we're
But
good.
anyway, it opens up into that grand hall, and there's fancy tables and chairs, but it is sus empty, suspiciously empty, just because it's a big house, but it's for a crim.
Sure, yeah.
So yeah, empty. So you take the path that leads to the area that you need to go to.
Yeah.
And so you walk through doors, downstairs, through portcullises and gates and all sorts of different portals. And portals as in the physical sense, not magic portals. And eventually you descend these spiral stairs into that nice room. That nice spooky room where Zeke was once held.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna draw it in blue because I'm weird. So There we go. A big number 6. And then really, really basic ass cage because I'm lazy. And there. Goes to there. Little stairway here. And then the doorways that go back this way and that way. And a big super throne.
A super throne.
Big
Yep, the
throne
big
for a
super
small
throne.
guy.
Yep. So the big super throne is there, and the area is lit with torches.
Mhm.
Actually, no, it's not lit with torches. I forget. It's lit by iron rods that have the dancing
Right.
lights thing on them, because
Yep.
that's how everything is lit here, where it's
Yeah.
dark. And so you, hang on one second. Sorry. Let me do this. Sorry.
You could.
You should be.
Don't worry, I am.
Says the one who isn't even in the game yet. God.
Hey, that just means I'm not losing.
The only way to win is to not play, right?
That is true. You know what? You're right.
Okay, so as you descend the stairs and the you can hear the footsteps echoing as you do, and you descend down into the room, you see that upon the throne is sat that very fancily dressed imp.
Points at him.
And
I follow suit.
well,
Just
you're back
snapping
rather
at him.
soon.
Uh-huh.
I trust that means it went well and not poorly.
Yeah, we lost a guy.
Did you get what I asked for?
Yeah.
And I pull out
Then
the
it went
scroll.
well.
No, I didn't
Very
say we
good.
didn't. It didn't go well.
Mm. So then, and he stands up from his throne and proceeds down the steps and onto the nice, lush carpet.
Mhm.
His fine silken clothing rustling as he does so. And he extends a hand very dramatically. Now, give me the scroll.
You were gonna pay us, right?
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. Can I see that first? You just, it's not like I don't trust you, but I also just really want to see the money.
It's total. It's okay. You
Yeah.
don't have to trust me.
Yeah. No worries.
Because you don't have to trust me, but you can trust in this. And he reaches back into his clothing and he produces a sack that is significantly larger than he should be able to hold. And you can hear the gold jingling in there. And so you know how
All right.
small you are, Mez.
Yeah.
He is effectively
2.5 feet. Yeah.
you're 2.5 feet. So he's more 3.5 to 4 feet.
Sure.
And what he's holding is twice the size of a watermelon.
Hey.
And that's a sack full. And it even has a big dollar sign whatever the fuck those are.
he's a fucking Monopoly man right now. Are you telling me I'm seeing Imp Monopoly man right now?
So it has a big fucking dollar sign, even though you have no idea what that is.
Yeah.
It's a magic sigil
Yeah.
from my home. No.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So
Keeps the money safe.
It's right. Turns out it's a fucking rune of what is it? The thing that fucking explodes.
Oh, glyph of warding.
Glyph of warding. That's it. And then turns out the money explodes. Oh
Right,
shit! No.
yeah.
So he holds that out and just drops it.
Okay,
Lands on
yeah,
the carpet.
pretty good. And I just take the scroll and I just walk over and put it in his hand.
Fantastic. And now, he raises the hand that was holding the, the sack, and he like does a big snap over his head, and out of this door comes a new devil that you guys have never seen before.
Oh shit! Like actually.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's not actually one of the ones from the books.
Oh.
Like one of the ones from like you know what I mean. Not one of the ones from my like third-party books.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So out of the door comes waddling a hideous beast.
Oh.
A hideous winged beast. Hang on, let me see if I can. Okay. Looks like. Oh, here we go. This is a better picture. Much better. It's kind of small, but it works. A hideous winged beast with tattered black robes covering the upper half, with an enormous bulging belly and another set of black robes adorning and covering their legs. An enormous smile filled with shark-like teeth. They stride and waddle forward.
Nice.
Those things.
Yeah.
Is it a dredge?
Okay.
No, that's not a dredge.
No, that's not a dredge.
That is a Palerian.
Illyrian.
Bless you.
Palerian. I think I actually already spelled it wrong. Let's see. It's kind of a complicated one. There it is. Okay. Sorry.
Where
Bad
did
DM.
this- Save image. Oh, it's saved to
Palerian. And let me get her name. Because I have her. She is named. Yes. So he snaps his fingers, and this enormous, fat, ugly, hideous devil walks out of the doorway, and Gorarosa, turns his head slightly to his right, because that would.
Yes.
So if he's to his right, and he says, "Shakti, now work your magic." And as she walks forward, like, "Yes, Gorarosa." And
Never seen one like this.
And she walks forward and she takes the scroll in her hand, and you can see that she begins to draw a circle in the air just above the scroll, and she's chanting softly.
I'm like
And
slightly
over the
dragging
course
the
of this-
money back towards us.
Yeah, make a strength check, please,
Okay.
because you are tiny.
I still technically do have the thing going.
Yes, you do.
and I actually rolled a 17, so that's going to be a
Okay.
19. Hey.
You are able to drag it for now.
Yep.
At least until
just-
I decide you need to make another roll,
At this
which
point,
is right
just-
now. No,
Right, yeah.
So
Mid-roll.
that'll carry through for a while. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So you're able to drag it, and Shakti. And here, I'll go ahead and give you the name just in case you want to
Yes.
keep it. Shakti.
Okay, gotcha.
Shakti continues to work her spell, drawing this circle in the vicinity above the scroll. It flashes, and it flashes and fades between green and yellow and white and red and blue and orange.
Mhm.
And eventually it settles on a very, very dark purple. And then she waves her hand downward. The circle spins and shrinks and descends down into the scroll and is eventually absorbed into the scroll itself. And then after having done so, she hands the scroll to Gorarosa. There you go, my lord. It is done. And she like bow. You know how when people bow and they kind of slowly back up as they're bowed? She does that. She bows and retreats slightly. Very good, Shakte. Now, go back to what you were doing. Go back to overseeing profits. Yes, my lord, and congratulations on your what the fuck word would it be?
Accomplishment?
Yeah, sure. Congratulations of your for your accomplishment. And she proceeds to bow, retreating, bow, and then when she's far enough away, she stands and then proceeds back through the door. And while she is walking back, Gorarosa is he's already thrown the scroll down and like holding it from the paper, throw it down so it just extends out and rolls fully. And the scroll actually rolls down onto the floor because it's a very complicated spell. Because it's time stop.
Yeah.
And you can see that on the scroll, even through the backside of it that you are able to see, you can see that there are slight like purple, what looks to be purple stains, but it's the same color as the the spell that Shakte cast.
Gotcha.
And he begins to chant the words of the spell.
Can I actually... Sorry, I didn't even think of this. Could I retroactively have made a spellcraft to see what she was doing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to,
No, that's fine. Honestly, I was expecting you to do that, and I was a little surprised when you didn't.
I was kind of caught up.
Yeah,
he doesn't need to roll spellcraft.
Looks at magical. Okay. I don't think I'll get it, unfortunately, because I don't think I rolled well enough. But, 23.
Total of 23?
Yeah.
What's your spellcraft?
21. I rolled a 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
It's real bad.
Yeah,
unfortunately... I think that's only level 2 or level 3 spells. I don't remember.
Yeah. Yep. So, unfortunately, you are unable to tell, but you can tell that what she cast is not quite as strong as the spell of the scroll.
Sure. Yeah.
But it is still strong.
Okay.
So, he begins to chant the words of the spell, and in the area immediately around him, and here I think we could get some some better music for this.
Ooh.
Let's see, because we just got the fucking sound of fire and shit. Let's see.
And brimstone.
Yep. Okay.
And Gregistopheles.
Oh man,
Love that guy.
I've never heard Gregistopheles. I'm going to be honest.
It always just is tuned out for you.
It's always too noticed. It's always too quiet. All right, so
fair.
Here we go.
Oh damn, we're going to big boy music.
Makes sense.
Well, I mean, we had this playing for him before, so
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's just this kind of moment of his, like his triumph, So want to get, want to have a little bit more than just fire and brimstone. So he chants the spell in the scroll, and you begin to see this shimmering white bubble appear around him, and encase his form, but it extends slightly outside, like it starts around his body and then begins to expand outward, and it doesn't go that far out, but it goes very tall. So the bubble begins to expand about 6 feet around him and almost 13 feet above him. And in that bubble, you can actually see that when you look through the bubble and you see the objects inside the bubble, including the scroll and Gorarosa himself, although strangely not the purple parts, you see that everything has gone a black and white, a very muddy, oversaturated black and white. And as he begins casting the he's chanting the spell. During the chanting, his voice becomes very distorted and it sounds very, very strange, even though you would assume it's just the presence of the spell around him distorting whatever's coming out.
Mhm.
And eventually the things that you hear start to be out of sync with his movements and his lip movements, and he's talking like he's dubbed badly. And eventually that muddiness coalesces and becomes muddier and muddier and muddier until eventually there's this explosion of white that radiates out from inside of Gorarosa's body, and it envelops the whole chamber in this white muddy light. And you do not feel any you don't feel any change. You don't feel any force from it, I should say. And when the light finally dissipates, what is, you put your eye in front of your put your hand in front of your eye. Sorry, you put your hand in front of your eye to block out the light, especially you, Boris.
Yeah.
This is bright. But when you finally are done seeing after images from the light, you see that on the floor, the scroll, the portions that had the purple stains on it, they've been burned through, and there's nothing but like ash dripping from where the purple portions were. The scroll is slowly disintegrating. And standing before you is an enormous imposing pit fiend. Finally. And he stretches his neck, pops his back, cracks his knuckles, extends his wings, stomps on the floor with both, like, one leg stomp, left leg stomp.
Big boy.
And after he's done, like feeling his body return to full power once again, he turns to you two.
Hey.
I don't often say this.
Okay.
Good work.
Oh.
And thank you.
Well, hey, that's, AAA always does their best, as I make a salute.
Now, I shall be departing for the Iron Tower to speak with Dis and reclaiming my place. However, and he doesn't quite, he kneels, but to you, he's still like fucking, he's still like 7 feet taller than you, and actually, no, he's still like 8 feet taller than you, and Boris, he's still like 2 heads taller than you.
Okay.
Actually, no, Boris, you're in your measle form, so you're still small. So he's like fucking, he's still enormous.
Gigantic to me.
Yeah, he's still big.
Yeah, he's still enormous to the both of you. He kneels down.
A dogai attracts attention down here.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I shan't forget this.
Yeah.
So, those under the banner, and he kind of smiles, those under the banner of AAA shall not fear any harassment or reprisal from me or my people.
Oh, cool.
And I shan't forget it once I am back in my position of power.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
So
I like the
now I
idea
shall
of not ever
depart.
seeing Tongrelaus ever again.
Yeah, I was actually just flashing back on his house.
Is there a boon that I might grant you in this moment?
Whew. Well, that is an interesting offer.
I'd say we'll call it you owe us one.
If that's all right.
Yeah, he gives. No, that actually wasn't angry.
Yeah.
He gives a a confirming rumble.
Gotcha.
And
Within reason.
well.
Yeah.
Well, I shall be departing.
Great.
Good work.
Thanks.
And then he
Will your staff know that you owe us a favor, and then we can talk to them if we can't find you?
You can.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Cool.
All right. And so he begins to he turns around and like tucks his wings up behind his back, and he walks up he essentially just steps up onto this upper platform here.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to take the stairs. And then he just kind of waves his hand in front of the door, and the door actually expands to take his full height, and he walks through it. And you can see that as he walks through it, now that it's a significantly bigger door, you can see that it actually leads to a different place than it did before. And you can see the light, quote unquote, of outside.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's probably just a one-way to the Iron Tower.
And
Yeah, no, you're good.
yeah, so he walks through the door, and after he walks through the door, begins to close, but after he steps out into the light, you see him flap his wings and like rocket up into the air as the door closes. Right.
Cool. Well, I turn back to Boris and I look him in the eye and I go, well, I mean, I'm glad we were here to witness that.
Oh yeah. He took, I don't know, it's still weird to me having him be so friendly to us. I'm a little on edge being down here. Where's Tanana, by the way?
He's still bound. By the way, that's the
yeah, he like fucking is like you see Tharnanar. Yes, I'm serious.
Yeah.
You see Tharnanar peek out from behind the fucking throne. You called?
Yeah, there. Hi, Thanana.
Hey! And he like fucking flaps his wings and he hovers on over you. Hey, so should we
don't.
Should we address the elephant in the room?
Oh.
And I don't mean him. And he points over to a demon standing in the corner that has an elephant trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's standing back here because you guys walked out this way.
Yeah.
I thought you were speaking about him and being rude.
No. But we're not addressing him. And he points back over to the elephant. We'll just call him the elephant. He's like,
sure.
Oh.
Huh? What's the issue? What you got?
Well, kinda lured Zeke into the cage.
Yeah.
Kinda was working for Gorarosa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know.
I was also here. I also have a big brain and memory.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you said why. You asked why.
Well, no, I thought it was something else. I thought there was something new. Honestly,
Wait, something new about what? You mean so?
I thought you weren't referring to that. I thought you were referring to something else.
Oh no! The elephant in the room is that I was like.
Right.
Cheating,
Okay. Cool.
like
I'm
that.
just gonna start going back with the gold now.
Okay. Okay. So, are we good? Are we cool?
No, never.
Why? You want some help?
No, not from you.
I'll help.
Nope. I said no.
No.
Why not?
Because I don't need your help.
You guys are dragging the gold away, he's just flapping and following you.
Of course. Because
Why not?
I don't need your help. I'm good.
Oh, come on.
Nope.
That looks heavy.
It is.
No, I took your money and made it into armor, remember?
Yeah, I know. I remember that, though. No, it's not a
It's
good
really
idea to
heavy.
remind me of that.
I can still fly, though.
Hmm?
See?
Yep. I'm watching you do it as I'm pulling my giant sack of money to go home with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, what are you gonna do with all the money?
I'm going to use it, Thananar. I'm going to use
what?
it like you do with money.
Can do.
No.
Can't. All I said was can do.
No,
What?
no, no,
You
no, no, no. Let's hear him out.
Okay, I'll hear him out.
Can I help you with that?
No,
Oh,
Why
no.
not?
because I don't want you to.
See,
Why?
I
I'm
thought
trying
you
to
were,
help.
I thought you were looking to borrow money, and then I was gonna let you borrow money and then charge you an exorbitant fee.
Oh, well, I mean,
They call it loan sharking.
It's a loan. Yeah, you would have to then pay interest, and the interest, I'll let you know, is about 5% a minute. So
oh, okay, then could I borrow one?
nope.
What? You said you would.
There's a
Hey,
minimum. There's a minimum loan balance. You can't borrow one. Sorry.
Oh, okay, what's the minimum?
Minimum is 100 gold.
Okay, can I borrow 100 gold?
How long are you gonna have it for?
Literally 4 minutes, 59 seconds, and 99 milliseconds. Literally, exactly.
That's still gonna be
Bold
a lot.
to assume that I don't charge an exorbitant fee.
I literally told you
would.
it's a 5% interest per minute, so you would be paying 5% every minute.
Oh, I thought you said
Nope.
5%, 1% per minute.
No, 5% per minute. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I misheard. Okay, then
know.
it would be 59
Nope.
seconds. Oh. Well, okay. Let me ask you this, and like as you guys are like dragging it through the streets, people like fucking watching you and shit. No, not watching you with like hungry eyes. Just like, what the fuck is going on? He's flapping and like he's following along like at your side so that he can kind of look at you. Let me ask you this then.
I'm like facing ahead the whole time.
Yeah. So, I know. I'm sorry. I know you don't believe me, but I want to ask.
We don't.
Is there something I could do to not be on your what
On
is
my
the-
shit list?
No. The poop paper. That's it.
It's what I said.
It's not. You said a bad word.
Yes, I did.
I did.
So,
and
is there
Send
legitimately?
me to hell. I've said a bad word.
Is
you
there
believe it?
something that I could do?
I don't know. Probably kill Corell and Lorethian. I don't know.
Oh, come on. That's not fair.
I know.
Are you really that mad about it?
Not really. I just kind of like making you squirm.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I
So
keep
then, is
pulling.
there actually anything?
Truth be told, Danana, and I don't mean this in like a mean way.
I'm sure you don't.
But you're an imp. There's not much that you can do by your own power.
Mhm.
And having you dead is worthless to us.
Yeah, it's true.
So I'd rather not send you off somewhere and risk your life. As such, there is currently nothing I need you for, but if something does come up that would get you off the poo-poo paper,
How would you stick
He's
his
more
level?
polite.
you'll be the first to know.
Okay. So are we? So
We're on speaking terms.
okay. So you don't get me.
I will hold out my hand to him,
Okay.
like to shake.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
And he actually, he does shake it, and he takes his other hand and like holds it in both hands.
And I know that you might not believe me. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry that you don't believe me if you don't believe me, but it really was just a job. I really
Oh no,
wasn't ever anything
I
personal.
fully understand that, and in fact, am proud of you for what you did. Slightly.
Oh,
But
okay.
since
I
it is
hope-
against what I was doing, and my underling,
Yeah, that's me.
it hit. No, not. I was talking about Zeke. Remember?
Yeah, the old guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If it was against my underling, then
Yeah. Well, then I hope we can be friends in the future because, be friends again. Because, again, I don't know if you believe me, but when we met the first time
Uh-huh.
and we were hanging out and doing stuff,
We walked your dog for you. All your
We
dog.
walked your dog for me.
All the dogs.
I helped you walk dogs. And
Nope.
I played card games with you.
Uh-huh.
And once Zeke showed up, that's when it changed. Before then, that was really me.
So you're telling me it's all Zeke's fault, huh?
Yes. Yes, it
okay.
was.
All right.
So,
It's really good that you keep blaming my underling.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, he's gone. He can't hear me.
That's true.
I mean, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna say... And then...
Yeah, I was gonna say, he can still be summoned anytime
Yeah.
by Zeke.
Yeah,
Which
and
is
so
great.
that's what happens. What is
Yeah.
he gonna do? Is he gonna stop? Bloop, and he's gone.
Just for some menial task, just to demean him, of course.
Yeah, and so he.
I was
is now
so
gone.
tempted to summon him during the Lich fight.
That would have
So-
been hilarious. Cool.
There we go.
Okay.
All right, so you are now walking through the street, dragging a massive pile of.
Yeah, it kind of
gold.
cut. It kind of cut into what my plan was, but yeah, going
The
home.
summoning.
No. Just the pile of gold. Now just dragging it back.
Oh,
we were
sorry.
originally gonna go to the atelier, but no, at this
Yeah.
point.
I mean, it's okay. It's still like 11 a.m., so it's still.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just
Yeah. So you've left this enormous fucking like furrow in the dirt.
Yep.
Like fucking.
place needed a bit of a
dragging it.
a new paving job. It's fine.
Eh.
All right,
Leaving your poop trail.
right.
Yeah.
Just go all the way back to
So-
the Mixners.
Okay. So you drag your money, drag your reward back up through God Street, and God Street is significantly more quiet, and you see that Mocha is lying outside the door, just kind of curled up, and she perks up when she sees the both of you.
All right.
And after you guys get closer, Mocha stands up, and you see behind her that there is a small pouch on the doorstep.
Oh, I swear to God, if it's another one.
It's another dog.
It's a relatively small pouch, and it is tied with it's just a regular brown cloth sack or leather sack,
Yep.
and it is tied with a small red ribbon.
Okay. Then I have ideas then.
Yes.
Oh boy, this one explodes. I know it.
Oh.
I hope so. As I go and open it.
So when you open it, the first thing that you see is a piece of paper that's been folded, or parchment, or whatever.
Guys, I'm
Fold it
a
over.
dumbass.
Uh-huh.
I just realized I leveled up and I did not roll health.
Ooh, well,
Well, you
roll
get-
health, you big
Yeah, I
bitch.
was gonna say.
No, you don't get it. He doesn't get his health.
Yeah, no, you don't get health now.
You actually lose 1d6.
Ooh. Jesus. So you pick up the bag, and when you do, you hear the jingling of money.
Yep.
And the piece of paper, you pull that out first, and beneath it you see an amount of gold.
Yeah.
And when you open up the piece of paper, it is nice handwriting,
Mhm.
and in is it infernal or it would be infernal? Yeah.
Infernal.
Hey, Boo.
Yes.
Do you have reroll ones on hit die in your campaign?
Let's roll a luck roll.
Because if I rolled a d6 and I rolled a 1,
Yeah,
Amen.
if that happened, it'd be a massive shame.
yeah,
I was
it
trying-
would be.
I was trying to decide with my new character if I wanted to take averages or roll, so I rolled, and I ended up like one off the average.
Nice.
Ooh.
Higher
Yeah.
or lower.
I always take ones. It's
I was
great.
one lower.
Ones are so fun. I love ones. For
I could
health.
deal with it.
Yeah, what's your health at right now?
40.
40. So would it go to 41, or is it going to 40?
It would go to 41, and I don't believe I have anything in con. I have a 2 in con, so it'd be a 43.
Wow, he'd be under
Okay,
me.
go ahead and re-roll.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I'm
swear
too
to God,
nice.
You're still gonna be under me though.
5?
Nice.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
I'm too nice. I don't mind. It's fine.
Monty
okay.
Hall DM.
What? Oh yeah. You're welcome, by the way.
Thank you.
Anyway, yeah.
So
Nice handwriting.
because I'm gonna push over for you guys. Just wait until Call of Cthulhu. Don't worry, that shit ain't happening. That's why I'm gonna fucking take off the fucking.
That is fine with me.
I want to die so many times in Call of Cthulhu.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm fine with
Anyway, so you open the bag, money, take the paper, and it says in very nice infernal handwriting. It says, repaid in full, and it has a little repaid and paid in full. And after that, it has a little, I won't say crude, but just like a little drawing of a broom on there.
Drawing a broom.
A broom, yes. And it's like horizontal.
Mm-hmm. My brain is trying, but my brain is failing to.
Is
okay.
Is this after the doorbells?
No.
Oh, I forgot about that.
No, it's not for the
Is that for
doorbells. We
cleaning
still haven't
that
gotten.
lady's bathtub?
No, you got paid.
No, that was way back.
That was the first
Is
job.
this for helping find the job for the succubus at the Laughing Skull?
Maybe, but I don't think so. Maybe.
And
I mean,
so-
either way, it's a bag of gold. That
I mean,
was
yeah,
found
it's
on a
true.
book.
It's
I'm
another
gonna
thing to
take
count
it.
in the pile. I understand as I like put the entire bag into the bigger bag.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, as soon as I pull my hands away from like Mexner's handshake, I check both of my hands for a gold
Oh,
piece.
you mean Darnanars.
No, yes.
Oh, you check for a gold piece?
Yeah, a cursed gold piece from that one layer of the abyss.
Oh no,
With the
that was
gold.
baked into the armor.
Yeah, that was in the armor.
Yeah, I want to make sure that it was all
Okay.
baked.
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't. I should have, but I didn't. Okay.
I'm looking through my brain really quick because I
Yes.
feel like I should remember that.
And if you want, you can just make an intelligence
Yeah,
check.
I'll make an intelligence check because I don't fucking know.
Yeah, that's fine.
23.
Okay, you remember that when the succubus Helraya
Yes.
came to you because she lost her job, she
Right.
needed money because she was in debt to Sarietta because they have to pay
Right.
to like live there. You got her the new job where she has the she transforms into a witch to advertise
I
for
forgot.
the Laughing Skull.
absolutely right.
wit.
And
Okay.
so the bag contains 250 gold, which was the payment for that was what you paid for her
That is
debt,
what I
and
gave,
also
yeah.
50 gold.
Because I'm a
300
nice
gold
fucking
total.
guy. Okay, well then yeah, I'll keep that because that was mine.
Because that is a payment
Yeah.
for a job moderately done.
I think exceptionally done.
okayly
True,
done.
I think it was
in true
exceptional.
AAA fashion.
Yes.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna go over to the door and I'm gonna knock on it and go, Maxner!
Oh, so you're knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maxner!
But why are you? And I just walk over and I open the door,
Okay.
Because I wanted him
So-
to
And-
open it.
walk in.
I wanted him to open it.
Let
Okay.
me get. I'm gonna
We,
get the other.
we live here, dude.
I know, but I wanted him to come open it because we haven't been here for a few days, and also I was gonna surprise him with the big bag of money. You know, the
Oh.
big bag of.
Then pull it out of your like bag of holding.
No, the big bag
Oh,
of
it's
money
this
is behind me. I can't put it in my bag of holding. I have a bunch of
this?
fucking
Wait,
things.
no, that's not it. That's not it. My bad. It's not that one. Sorry.
Oh, Mexner's
not-
dead.
It's not scary. It's not scary. I promise.
It's not a why.
What have you done? It's this one, I think.
Plot twist, guys. My new character is Mexner. I'm just playing
Oh!
as Mexner.
Was it? What the fuck was the one we were just listening to?
Which one?
Okay, we're listening to that one. So then I need this one. Ah, shit. Sorry. They both have the same fucking thumbnail.
Do 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 do
Shut up.
do 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 do
No.
do do.
There we go.
Basically the same song.
It's basically the same song, yes. So, so you walk in, and
Oh, welcome to-
you hear.
Yeah. don't know. Maybe he got less lazy. You know, I was kind of hoping that, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, and like I'm basically like, do you want me to get him up for you?
No. We have a person for that. Hey,
Yuka.
Hey, Yuka! Or Yuk,
Yes?
excuse me, Yuk.
Oh, right. I'll try to do my bird voice. And hey, now that Zeke is gone, it's not like I'm copying Zeke. Because it's basically Zeke, except a little bit louder.
You sound so
Hello.
very familiar.
I'm sorry, I don't have a good bird
No,
voice.
you're good. You're good.
So, you fucking, why did you buy him again? I don't even fucking remember.
Just,
needed the
I
help.
wanted to.
Yeah, and so you see Yuke walk out of the gathering area,
Hey, bud.
and give me a perception check
Gladly.
or
You mean
a spot check.
Yes, a spot.
God, D&D 5e so much better, where it only just has perception and
14.
not spot and listen. I don't have to remember those words.
So many words, dude.
Like no.
Dude, I hate words.
Plus 9. 24.
Okay.
Nice.
Mez, do you also want to look? or
I
do you
got
not
a
care?
14. I got a 14.
Okay, so as you see Yuke kind of coming through the doorway,
Owner, master, hello, welcome back.
You
How
can
was
call
your
me
trip?
Mez.
And you
I told
see-
you.
Huh?
I said you can call me Mez. I told you that already.
I forgot, it's been like a long time since I had to voice this person.
That is true.
So you guys walk on in, and Mocha's gonna go on upstairs, kind of like flop around in her room. Actually,
Excuse me.
there we go. Did it fall over? Yes, it did. So you see that as he walks in, he's still kind of like rubbing his hands together and, like being weird. And you see that his feathers are covered in dust.
He's been
Oh.
dusting.
Yeah. Dust, and he's leaving behind a small trail of dust, and you can see that he's actually kind of like, as he walks, he is sweeping the floor with his tail. Tail feathers.
I look at him and I'm
Horrible.
like, you never took a bath between cleanings.
It's only been a day and it's just a little bit of dust. This
It's
is
been
just
like
build up.
3 days, actually. It's been
well,
like
I
3
can't
days.
tell in
Go
hell
take
that
a
I've been inside
bath.
the whole time.
Go take a
It's been-
bath.
it's
You
been-
don't have a bath. It's just
be-
a lava spout.
Oh,
To be fair, it was 3 days in the mortal plane. We don't know how many days it's been in hell.
I'm pretty sure it's the
Secondly,
same time.
would you like to go to a bathhouse or something?
The only bathhouses here are in the Garden of Earthly Delight. I'm not allowed to go there.
Yeah, he's not allowed to go there. Don't worry, I'll get you a bath. Just go knock the dust out of your feathers
Yeah, I'll go.
outside, would ya?
Oh, okay. I didn't think I was allowed to leave, but I'll go ahead.
Well, if
I'm
you
sorry.
don't come back, I will have you killed. So bye.
If you can find a well to wash the water out of, but Yuke,
What? What?
do you use soap? I'm not sure if birds use soap.
What is this soap you speak of?
They take dust baths.
Like soup?
It's that big block of animal fat in the corner.
Right.
Yeah,
That sounds awesome.
Blah! It tastes nothing like what you just said.
Okay, well, yeah, go dust yourself off, please. Well,
Yeah, never mind. Go.
we'll figure your thing out later.
Okay. Okay, I'll go over to the tree and beat my feathers against it.
Thank you. Okay, and then I'll go
So-
over and wake up Mexner.
Okay.
I was gonna have him do it, but he's too dirty.
It's too dusty.
Yeah.
So, as he leaves, you see like a tiny little trail of like floating dust as he walks away. It's just, you know how it is. Like,
He's my
when you
worst
fucking-
nightmare.
It's like Pigpen.
Yeah, yeah, he is.
But you do see that everything else is very clean.
Good. I'm
You're
gonna
doing
give
good.
him a pay raise.
So, you walk over to the couch and you wake up Mexner. Do you do it in any particular way?
Nah, I'm just gonna slap him.
Yeah, shake him up.
Oh, okay, because it
Come on,
used to be you had to
Mexner,
hit him in the
wake up.
face with a hammer.
I don't feel
We're
like it.
hoping we're hoping for character development.
By not having to wake him up with a hammer?
Hoping.
It's baby steps.
I'll do it if I have to, but
What, you don't like hitting people in the face with hammers?
I slapped him.
Okay, you slapped him. That's
Yeah.
good. So, with your
That's
tiny noodle arms, with your tiny noodle arms, you slap Mexnir. Oh,
Hi.
you're back.
Yeah, we got paid.
How was the? Where did you guys go again?
Underdark.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And the mortal planes for like a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds
And
fun.
then delve from there down to the Underdark. It was a lot of walking.
Yeah.
Zeke's gone.
Did you?
Yeah, Zeke
Oh.
quit, by the way.
And he kind of like,
No, he's still technically a member.
oh,
Yeah.
But and like he sits up on the couch and he's like looking around. Did he?
Oh, he didn't
Wait a
bite it.
minute.
No, he's.
Oh, he didn't. Okay.
No, he didn't bite it. I told other people that he did just for the laugh, but no, he didn't bite it.
Oh, so.
So we have like a ally on the mortal plane if we ever need, that.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's sad.
He's always in our employ, so
True.
Yeah.
Well.
Also, he'll
Okay.
apparently live for like thousands of years.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because he was like
Wow.
a phylactery, and he's full of souls and stuff, and it'll keep him
Oh.
alive for like thousands of years. And though he's gonna figure out how to like release them slowly or something, and maybe kill himself later. But for now, I
Oh.
think he's gonna live for like thousands of years.
Oh. Well, that's well,
It was a
good
lot.
for him.
Yeah,
Good for him.
Yeah.
Maybe.
he's probably
Well-
gonna go crazy or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, so I got a little bit of bad news for you.
Okay, wait.
Uh,
First, before you give her
oh.
bad news, can you help with getting all this money into the vault because it's very heavy and I am very small and weak.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Stands up, cracks his knuckles, walks over and lifts the bag.
Thank you.
And hey, this works out because it's gonna, well, and he walks around you and he like throws a hand to like beckon you to follow him. Walks to the doorway, and when he turns the corner, you can see that the vault is considerably a bit more empty than it was.
Hmm.
So yeah,
I was already out of money, so this is fine with me.
Robbed?
nope. Expenses, just
Okay.
expenses.
What
So
did-
we're
what
a
did
little
we
bit
need?
low, but with this, it'll hopefully. This will give us a bit more, but yeah, with the addition of Uke and needing food for him, more food, and yeah. Oh, also, you know what? Now that I think about it, scratches his head as he like dumps out the money and then takes the other one and takes a small one, dumps it out, and he sees the piece of paper and he's like, "Oh, what's this?" And then he like hands it back to you.
Yeah.
Now that Zeke is left, we want to do something with his room because now it's free. We want to change it or remodel it or hold on to it
well,
for a
I mean,
bit.
nobody's living there right now. We can leave it for a bit, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Or
whenever
we could
that
sell
happens,
the stuff that was in it.
Huh?
We could sell the stuff that was in it.
It's true.
Make a little bit
Although if
back.
we get another person, then
Well, then they have to furnish it, don't they?
It's very true. So,
Does Duke not have a room?
No, he does.
yeah, no, he's got a room. It's Mocha's room.
Yeah, he hangs out with Mocha.
With the dog.
I mean, hey,
He hasn't died yet
yeah, he's not died yet. She hasn't, she's
because she
apparently
hasn't
not
been
into
here.
chicken.
But
But yeah, for now he's sleeping in Mocha's room. It's fine. Just smells a little bit like sulfur. It's fine. Maybe.
he's fine.
But I had an idea
Ah,
because we spent a lot of money, and then it's a good thing that you came back with this much money.
I don't even know how much it was.
I don't know how much it
Me
was either. I
neither.
just kind of dumped it out.
Well, we can count it after. What you need?
Yeah, we can count it after. So there are a couple ways you can make a little bit of money if you need to, because expenses being what they are.
Yeah.
there's two ways we could do it, and I had a great idea.
Okay.
What do you say? You.
Me.
He points to Mez. You.
Me.
Points to Boris. You. And then he points back to himself and me.
Ah.
Why don't we form a super team?
What?
And fight some arena matches and get some cash that way. That could be fun.
Okay.
So that was idea one,
Sure. Yeah.
because we're kind of in between jobs at the
Right.
moment.
Yeah. I feel you. Okay. That's an option.
The other
Okay.
one, and you, Mez, you might be more into it.
What up?
You could always do a little bit of playing at the Sanguine Retreat.
You know, I actually was thinking about that. Quite literally, I was. Because
sure you
I have some expenses that I will need to make in the future. Very, very large expenses. And I
really?
need lots and
Oh,
lots of
where
money.
at?
What?
Care to tell?
No, well, it's
Or
it's
they
for
are-
it's for
Why not? We're all friends here.
what it's for
No,
a
no,
project
no, like-
that I want to make in the future. That's what that's all that's what I want I want money for a project that I can make in the future when I learn how to do some stuff. But at the moment, I'm kind of still not at that point.
Yeah.
So- You know.
Don't worry. It wasn't. I wasn't trying to pry. It was just genuine.
No, I know.
curiosity.
I know you weren't. As I look over at Boris,
Oh.
I know you weren't, and I was trying to explain it. But then somebody decided they wanted to know everything.
So, you guys want some food?
Yeah. I'm gonna start counting the money.
Okay. So you head on over. I need. Can I? Brogan,
Hi.
promote me, you bastard.
Don't tell me what to do.
Hey, Brogan,
Hey,
what to do?
son of a bitch.
He did
Yeah.
it. He did it.
Okay. So I'm just trying to. I just want to have a miniature for fucking. What's his
for
name?
next year.
For Mexner, yeah. There's only 5 and they're really shit. I'm not gonna bother with. Oh wait, no, there's demonic. I could do that maybe. Oh nope, Cerberus, Golem, Tree Ent. An Ent is demonic. What?
Yup,
Mythological?
sure. Don't you look
Centaur.
at a treant and just go, man, that demon.
Yeah. What
That's-
the fuck?
That's the one.
That's why dryads are always hanging out with them because they're demons. Oh no, that's
Those
the one.
demonesses. I know.
Of Slanesh.
Mmm.
You know what? Here. So Mexner walks into the kitchen.
He's a rat.
He's a skaven
I
now.
see it, yes.
Let's see. Can he stand up?
No.
No, that's mode.
He's a giant rat. He can die.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
So the giant. I'll get a miniature for him later.
Yeah. You're fine.
So Mexner walks in, and let's see what quality of food is available because he's
Oh.
been asleep for God knows how long. Even if
Feels
it's
like
kept cold,
years.
okay. So he picks out. And are you going with him, Mez? Or are you just not?
No,
Oh yeah,
I'm
you're
counting- I'm
watching
counting
for
money.
us. Are you going with him? Sorry. Boris?
Yeah, I'll go with.
Okay, I mean you don't have to. I was just curious. If you'd
Nah,
rather
I-
count the money.
Actually, yeah, I'll count the money.
Okay. Well then, you guys count the money, and so you got 300 from your reward,
Yeah, that's mine.
and then from
wait, no,
the big sack of money,
50 if that is.
you don't get all gold coins. You get
Okay.
a lot of gold coins, and then some gold bars as well.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you get, let's say you get 3 gold bars because they're like 40 pounds a piece. At least in real life, they are.
Yep.
So 3 gold bars, so 120 pounds of gold bars, and then let's say you get like How about? Actually, Alejo, get with me in conspiracy real quick. I just want to ask.
Oh my god.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye. He'll never come back
I
alive.
will never come back. I believe me.
Hello.
So I wanted to ask in here. That way, it's not spoiled.
Sure.
What was this project you were wanting to do?
Later on, I'll be able to get the bonus feat of craft constructs, which means I could create an actual like golem.
Okay.
And they
then
cost.
I take it that's fucking expensive. As hell.
Yeah, they cost like upwards of like 15,000 to 20,000. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
It's a
that
shit
is
ton.
why I wanted to ask this. That way, I can inform my decision on how much you
Yes.
just made.
Yeah.
Okay. So then let's head back in there now.
Okay.
Please fly.
Okay.
So, counting all the money, and with your giant brain, it doesn't take like a million years.
Big brain.
You walk out of there with 4,500 gold.
Hey.
Wee.
Pretty good.
4,500. So a total of 4,800.
Gotcha. Okay.
So along with the 300,
So each
and
of
then
those bars. is
4,500, and then the 3 gold bars.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I appraise those to see how much they would be worth?
Sure.
So,
That would be my total of appraise. It's 29, I think. Nope, sorry, more than that. 35.
Woo! Okay. Looking at the gold bars and their craftsmanship and, the general weight of them and the actual size and shape, these gold bars, you would say, are worth around 700 gold apiece.
Cool.
So that's another 2,100.
Yep. Cool.
so are we adding both completely to our totals, or
No, this is overall, so we can split it.
Yeah, you can split it however you see fit.
Yeah.
because like it may not be a bad idea to have a living expenses pile.
Yeah. That's
I
the
see what
thing.
you're saying.
How much did we have on the pile left? Do you remember? Because
Yeah,
I used all of mine.
Yeah.
I know that.
I had it noted that 10,700 gold was left with Mexneer, but
Okay.
I don't know how much I have now.
Yeah, because you were always kind of in and out with your money amounts because, underlying. So it was 10,000 something? left over?
10,700, yeah.
10,700. Okay, so we're going to drop that 700 first of all, so that way it's an easier number to remember.
Sure.
And then we'll say that over the course of your time there, the living expenses were around 4,000 gold.
Ooh.
Maybe Mexneer likes some really expensive food, or maybe something happened. Who knows?
Fucking better be something happened.
Mhm.
Like, wait,
Yeah.
that's enough to keep a person living for the rest of their life.
Mhm.
Depends.
Okay, so at the moment then
Sorry,
we have
Sorry, it's taking so long, Brogan.
You're good. This has been.
They're going really fucking slow. No, I'm joking. Yeah.
You know who you're playing with?
Yeah.
we have 10,800 gold just in gold, and then we have 2,000
Oh, God damn it!
in bars. Okay, cool.
Okay. Fucking hell, it's still a fucking.
That's where we're at.
It's
But not
It's
all. I
still-
mean, obviously that's split between, so we're not all having.
yeah. So you're at like 5,400. Yeah,
A piece,
5,400
yeah.
a piece if you split it.
And then yeah, if we wanted to, but at the moment I am alright.
Yeah.
But I will take some of that, because I need to create some homunculi.
Homunculi?
Yes, because there's nothing against creating more than one.
Okay then.
But
So is
most of
Jerry
them will
making
hum-
his return?
Oh, Jerry will make his return, but also there will be some others. Don't worry.
Okay.
But most of them will stay at home. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, so now you're gonna make fucking Uke superfluous.
No, he's good for cleaning. The other ones are for crafting.
This is some Minecraft shit. Okay, I get it.
I'll figure out prices and stuff for that, but at the moment, that is good for me.
That's fine.
Let's see. Okay. Food.
Yeah.
Go get food.
So it is at this time that you smell the smells wafting through the air.
Smells.
And as you walk through the main room, it doesn't smell very good.
Great.
Yeah, and you go in here and you can see that there is like smoke and fire and purple fluids like bursting out of a pot and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Is this one poisonous too?
what?
Is this poisonous too?
Not sure. But yeah, you see
Hey.
Mex near and he's like working with a pot of stuff.
Hi, bud.
Mexney, is this why all my money was missing?
Yeah, see, I took a cooking class.
Mm-hmm. Seems like
Wasn't
it
a
didn't
very
really
good
work out.
class.
Yeah.
Apparently not. Or you are a horrible student. I'll teach you how to cook.
It's probably both. But there's no way to be sure. So he turns
No.
around.
A bad class and you're a bad student, that means you should turn out a good cook.
And so, yeah, bad plus bad equals good, right?
Exactly.
And so he turns around holding a pot, and you can see purple smoke rising up from it. Like, well, it was money well spent because, hey, before it was a black hole.
That's okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense then.
It was dark matter.
you
It's
know-
progress. Maybe.
I look inside the kitchen, look for new like furnishings of walls, and I'm like, oh, that's where the money went. It all got sucked in, huh?
Yeah, see, the first time I tried, the pot melted, and
Yeah.
then the food, and then after that, the food melted through the pot, and then kind of dug a hole through the floor.
I'm gonna say, you should just go buy things to eat.
Oh yeah, you can't just do that.
Yeah, you can just, or you can have them delivered. There's this new thing.
What's it called?
Well, it's called Yuke.
Yeah, well, it's also called Yuke. Yeah, you
Well,
can
I
probably
mean, he's
do it
always
for
got dust in his feathers.
you. That is true. We're gonna try to fix that.
Yeah.
But also, you could probably
Yeah, I know
probably
you're trying
get
to think
something
of a-
from. Yeah,
yeah.
no, I have nothing.
Yeah, that's fine. I know.
I've literally
so it's
nothing.
either Uber or what the other
Right.
one.
Uber
was.
Heats.
Well, that's the thing, right? There's
Uber
no
Heats.
Uber
Uber
Heats.
Heats. God.
What's
damn
the
it.
other
Okay, yep.
one now?
That's pretty good.
Grubhub, DoorDash.
DoorDash. Yeah.
No,
I was.
there's another one.
Grubhub.
No, it's not that one. Fuck. Fuck.
Pretty sure those are the three big ones.
No, there's one more. It might not be as big, but I know there's another one. Postmates. That's it.
Yep, that's true.
Oh, yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
Yep.
Postmates. Yeah. Okay. So are we
Not
going with Uber Heats?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, Uber
that's really
Eats.
good.
I got nothing better.
I like
Yeah, no,
that.
that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
no,
good.
I couldn't think of fucking anything.
Okay. So
Yeah, so this is Uber Eats. You can literally just like, send out a request and get food delivered. It's crazy.
yeah, maybe I also shouldn't go for hell crab with every single meal because I figure the better the ingredient, the better.
Probably not.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, maybe that's why it was spent so much.
Variety.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, I got some hell crab stew if you want.
I'm
imagine you
alright.
don't.
Does
No,
that have...
You have that.
But you know what? Actually, I thought of an idea.
Okay.
He sets the he's like clearly he's coming up with this in at right this moment.
Sure.
Don't cook a bunch of hell crab and make a stew.
No, it's not that. If we're not gonna be eating this, hang on a second. He's like,
Yeah.
wait. So he sets it down on the counter, and he goes into he runs around into here, runs behind his desk, or it doesn't run, but he kind of trots around.
Lumbers.
And yeah, and if do you follow him and watch, or you just stand there? I'm just curious.
Just follow and watch. There's no reason for me to be near the foul-smelling concoction.
Fair enough. So you follow him in, and he's rummaging through his drawers, and you see him pull out a pair of glass vials. And excuse me, sorry, stretching. So he grabs the glass vials, and he walks back into the room, and he dips the glass vial into the pot and fills the vial with the purple sludge.
Mhm.
You might Boris, how about some weapon poison? Might work.
Sure. And I'm like,
Perfect. He corks it up and fucking like underhand tosses it over to you. Perfect. Money well spent.
and I like
Waste not.
uncork one of the vials and dip my finger in it and like just
It burns.
taste.
It burns a little.
Well, I'm gonna just taste it because it's poisonous curry.
Okay. Let's see here. How much did you get?
What do you
Like
mean,
how much of a like did you dip like your whole finger in it or just like
Oh
a
no, my
drop?
fingertip.
Oh, a fingertip? Okay. Then please take 12 damage.
Jesus.
What?
As it's real bad.
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh,
it burns. There's a little bit of like red steam coming out of your mouth.
Does my poison like immunity factor into this as a dough guy?
Oh, that's right. Okay, take 11 damage then.
Oh,
damn it.
Yay! This is enough to kill a normal man.
It's a good thing you're a strong man. Measle.
Yeah, strongman.
Yep.
Wow.
And so yeah, if we get some more glass vials, we could maybe use this. Well, I mean, not maybe we could use this as like
more
like
vials,
a
you
vial,
say?
a weapon, maybe.
Yeah. I think I actually do have more vials. Yeah. No, I don't.
Just imagine
I
if
don't.
I rolled good.
Oh,
You would have a
God.
nice meal. But nope.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So we might be able to use this. I'm not going to be cooking anymore.
Thank you.
Maybe the hell crab and the spices that I put in it, maybe that is like poisonous by its very nature. Or maybe it's just really, 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 really bad.
I think you fucked it. Yeah. I think you
Probably,
screwed
yeah.
the pooch real bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Good.
Yep.
Anyway.
So hey, now Yuke won't have to starve. That's good.
I wouldn't feed that to him.
I didn't.
Yeah,
He
no.
didn't want any. I'm not sure why.
Oh, good. Okay. Anyway, good. So, gonna. Okay. Well, there's a couple other things we gotta do.
Okay.
Today. So, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna get some money real quick and
Okay.
do that. So I'm gonna take, probably. At the moment, I'm just gonna take, what is a total of 1,250 gold,
Woo. Okay.
so that I can recreate my boy.
Yep. Look at how they massacred my boy.
They massacred my
Screaming
boy.
at him.
So that'll just be a thing I do today. But before that, go to the Iron Tower first, since we're here. I mean, well,
Okay.
it's up to you, man. Looking at Boris.
I'll go with that.
Okay, I was gonna say, cool. So
Actually, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Would it be okay if you did the Brimstone Atelier first? Because if we go to the Iron Tower, it's gonna be a big, long exposition dump.
oh, I was just gonna go return the thing and then leave. But
Oh, you okay? I thought we were
Yep.
going to talk to Des.
no, not yet. No, not ready.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. I just want to go there, give to Tivolis the scroll, and then leave. We don't
Okay.
even have to play it out. It's fine if we
Okay,
just
that's
do
fine.
that and then go to the Brimstone Atelier.
Yeah, that's totally fine. So,
Yeah, works for me.
so then you grab your money, you say goodbye to Mexnir, and he'll wave, and then like he's already fucking heading back to the couch. And you see Yuke, who is like beating the like lower portions of his feathers up against like a tree branch just to get the dust to fall off, and you can
Yeah.
see that it looks like it's been snowing there. And so you pass by Yuke, and then you head east and then up through this door, and you go around. You go into the Iron Tower from this northwestern entrance, and you head in, and you see Totivolis there doing his scroll stuff, always writing.
Yeah.
Because,
Toss on the scroll.
Yeah, you toss him the scroll. He doesn't even look up. He catches it and
Yep.
puts it in one of the drawers and immediately gets back to it. And then you can just continue off the northeast exit.
Exactly. Really convenient.
Okay. It needs to be accessible to everybody.
Yeah.
So, you head over to the Brimstone Atelier. And you head over to the forges.
Yeah.
Or the Smith's area,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess,
yeah.
because these are technically forges. You get there, and what the hell are those devils called? I don't even remember. But the big fucking devils that have like spikes driven into them and shit. They're working. Yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
They're walking around and they're forging stuff, and you see automata devils and they're forging stuff and like working with giant bellows and giant machines and shit.
Mhm.
And there's like lots of slaves there, and they're like being hammered into swords and stuff. and you head to the area that you know is like Kralrolesh's, underground area.
Yes. Still made.
Yes. And you head down in there. And let's see. I don't think we need the like kind of like chill music. Now we just need the regular hell music, I think.
Sure.
There we go. Okay. Much more entertaining this song is.
Oh yay!
Yeah. Shut up.
I hate this part. Let me skip ahead a little bit.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
That's a good
there
one.
we go.
There it
Yeah,
is.
that's where it really picks up. That's where it drops. That's where
Yeah,
the drop
yeah.
is.
That's true. That's true.
So you head downstairs and you hear the of like hammer, not kaboof, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you hear
yeah.
the sound of like metal being hammered and stuff. But when you get down there this time, you hear significantly more hammering from many different like actual impacts, not from different areas.
Okay.
As you're descending down the stairs and you make it down to the bottom floor, you see the large curtains, I guess, that were hiding whatever Kralrolesh was always referring to.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you hear all the hammering, and you actually can hear. Give me a listen check. Sorry.
Yes, sir. Are they doing the thing where like
3.
4 devils pound on one railway spike?
Well, you can't see what's being hammered on, so that's why. Give me your listen check.
Nat 20 plus 15.
Okay.
You see all.
Yeah.
Right.
He can
Come
hear
on,
visions.
Describe this scene to me.
Yeah, I was gonna
right,
say he's a
okay.
fucking bat. He's got echolocation now. He knows where everything is.
Okay, so we're gonna draw it up here on the
Hold
top, just above the Brimstone Atelier.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
I have a
if you
3, so I'm fucked.
imagine, okay, so this is the room from top down.
Okay.
Oops, I'm bad at doing that for some reason. And then this, so that's the spiral staircase.
Mhm.
And then over here is where like anvils are, and this is like Kralrolesh's like shop area over here.
Mhm.
More anvils, and other stuff in the middle here. But this is where the big like curtain is.
Oh, big fucking curtain. Okay.
Yeah, so it's really big, and that's just kind of like that. And so you hear the hammering coming from multiple different areas. You hear some over here, not nearly as much over here because there's only a few people over here. But from back behind the curtain, you hear it coming from like over here and here and here and here and there and there. All these different spots. And if you look, and if you're, imagine this as you're looking at the curtain straight on.
Yep.
So like that. There we go. Okay, so this is like hanging down from the ceiling.
Yep.
So this is the ceiling up here. You can hear, so all that hammering, you hear it coming from like here and here and there and there and there and there and there. So like high up as well.
Mhm.
That's with your nat 20 listening. So you hear many different points of hammering and from different heights as well. So as you proceed over to Gorarosa's area, you see him over there hammering out a rather bright piece of bright silver piece of metal, and it's in this strange kind of small cylindrical shape.
Oh, he turned the halo into that, I think.
And so he comes. You guys go over to him, and you see him hammering and shit. All right, my voice. Let's do this. All right. So, what do you guys say as you approach him?
As I do with
Hang on. You know what? Before I do this, I'm gonna get some water real quick.
Good idea. Good idea.
I made SpaghettiOs.
I'm sorry that it's been so long that you've just been doing nothing.
Oh, right. Brogan's here.
Yeah, right.
What do you mean I did nothing? I made SpaghettiOs.
Oh, you did that during this whole time?
Yeah, I did that 5 minutes ago. I'm enjoying them right now.
How are they?
I feel so bad.
I added a giant fucking thing of pepper to them. They're delicious.
Nice.
Oh,
That sounds
I love
Just
that.
coated them in table pepper.
Nice.
I've not added that much pepper, but it'd be intriguing.
I blame my friend back in high school. He used to cover his mac and cheese in pepper. I still add pepper to my mac and cheese to this day.
Nice. Okay.
Really
You know what I
strong.
like to cover my mac and cheese with?
Cheese?
Yep.
Wow.
Wait, is that what you're gonna say?
Adventurous, aren't we?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Feeling daring today, aren't
I
we?
also cover it with water before the cheese.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
That way,
I had some chocolate pudding on top.
Oh, nice.
You know?
All right, now that this has taken a turn for the vile.
Yep. Well, the purple poison food wasn't? I mean, I guess it's not realistic.
Taking 11 damage is real bad, but I don't think this chocolate pudding on mac and cheese bad.
Yeah.
You just haven't had enough to drink.
Okay. Here we go. I always dread having to do this motherfucker's voice, but I can't not. You return.
Yeah. Got a bunch of things for you as I just empty out my pack of pieces of the hide.
Ah, wonderful. This is fine hide for my purposes.
That's another job well done by the AAA.
If you need more,
Yes, indeed.
yeah, if you need more, I we can get more if you need it, but 40 pounds would be pretty good.
Well, could you, as an ink devil, illustrate the area from which it was acquired?
Oh, yeah, easy. As I pull out a piece of paper and just
Yeah, just...
Yep. It's just ink that is in my hand just splots on the thing and just perfectly creates it. There you go.
Yeah. Very good. This is an excellent sample. However, I shall require far, far, far more.
Oh, well,
However-
perfect. Because there's hundreds of dead ones in there. So, you're good.
Very good. I shall have a group of collecting smiths go there to gather more.
Cool. Don't go near the water.
Yeah, it's fairly safe there, but yeah,
go near the water.
Don't go near the water.
Don't go near the water.
Oh no. No need to worry. And it may come as a surprise, but this is the final requirement I have of you three. Or you two, sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, you two.
Yeah.
And so, our work here is done.
Oh,
You needn't worry, though. You shall be the first to see what it is that will be made, though not yet, as it is not yet complete.
Yeah. You just send us a quick message and we'll be over as soon as,
Will do. Thank you for your assistance in this matter.
And he extends one of his 6 hands. And,
my tiny hand. Yeah.
yeah. He shakes
I'll
it.
shake another of his hands.
Yeah.
Ah.
Shakes you up off the ground.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
I eagerly await the day we finish construction, and you can enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my throat.
All right, man. Well, it was good
Hey.
talking to you. We'll
Hey,
see you
let-
later. Huh?
Hey, let's stick around and talk to you for literally ever.
Yeah.
Can you repeat all
that's
that?
And all the stuff about the things.
worry.
Literally everything again.
If you decide to stay, I'll merely answer with or
Fair. Yep.
So, you have delivered his final required item,
Yay.
and now merely need wait for completion.
Watch as the bar goes through the side quest. Ah,
Yes.
good. Yes. It's been checked off.
and
It's off my HUD now.
watch as the timer appears on the bottom of the screen and
Right.
extends off the screen.
Yep.
Like fucking a boss health bar.
Yeah, right.
All right, so that is that done.
Yeah. Oh. I got some stuff I gotta
Right.
pick up at the Bazaar. And then I'm good to go.
By the way, Mez,
Ah.
and just basically as we're walking and talking,
Yes.
given what I truly am, I've
Exceptional,
been,
yeah.
yeah, that's the term.
Okay.
I've been looking for a way to surprise / shock / scare Mexnia, and I'm not sure how to do it. So I'm looking to get your input to see if you can think of any ideas.
What? So
Like
You-
timing wise, I take
well,
it.
I was gonna say, because like you realize if you showed him what you are, then it would, very much so, I think. But you don't. Well, if
It
you
would
showed
very
him,
much so what?
it would very much so surprise him, right? But I assume you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I want to.
Okay,
to
you-
be in there.
Yeah. Okay. You wanna actually like freak him out. Okay. I guess, I've never really gotten into a conversation with him about stuff that he kind of is, like, creeped out by or is actually scared of in any way.
I know he did tell me to be careful to not trust the shadows, referring specifically to the dough guy.
Sure. So, okay, yeah,
And he
right,
told me that as I was actually on my way to the Iron Tower to train with them.
okay. Well, okay. So, if you...
Just if you think of something, let me know.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna try to keep it in mind and think over it. And if you think of anything, let me know. Many hands, make light work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? Idea, apparently.
Okay. Yeah. I got you.
Anyway, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay, yeah. So I would like to go back to the... Oh, was it the atelier that I went to before to get the iron body for...
Yeah, that's where you would have gotten it.
So
before going to the bazaar, I totally talked to the guy that I talked to before.
Did he have a name?
To make to make the body again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did. That was me.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
if I could just have done that and then paid him the 75
So
for him
basically
to
what
deliver
would
it
have
to my
happened-
house.
What will have happened is you talked to Crawl Rolesh and then you started heading up, and during the conversation that you guys just had, you would have headed to the guy that you got the body from, and then during that conversation, just kind of interrupt it for a moment and say, "Hey, can I buy this?" And then
and have it delivered again to Mexners. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Good. Let's see. Is there anything?
You know what? I think I'm actually going to use the restroom as well.
Okay.
Bye.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I want to get to the point where you get in, but like I have things to do.
No, it's totally fine. There's no
Which
rush.
sucks.
I'm having a really busy week, so I'm enjoying just chilling here doing nothing.
Hell yeah, dude.
Have you seen? Did I tell you what I'm doing tomorrow?
No.
Tomorrow is my 1-year anniversary of the No Net Ones channel.
Oh, I
That's what
saw I saw your announcement on Twitter. Because
Yeah.
of the poll, people want you to read the whole book cover to cover.
For 8 hours straight. Yep.
Wow, is
I
that
let
going to
them
take
vote.
you 8 hours?
I'm not even gonna get a quarter of the way through. The rulebook's 650 pages.
I feel like you could read it fast.
In your head, yes. Out loud,
I guess,
No.
yeah.
Each page is probably gonna take about 2 to 4 minutes, depending on the length and the
Okay.
depth.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be a lot.
Well, have fun. I'll pop in and I'll say hello.
I will appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
Really interested. People are incredibly psyched for it.
That is interesting.
Like I'm looking at the stream. I have it like, premiering in whatever, like 13 hours.
Oh yeah.
There's 11 fucking people in there right now.
Christ, dude. Nice.
Someone
they're
donated
just dedicated.
Yeah, someone donated $5.
Already.
Like an
You get to
hour
read
after I
it.
said it live.
You get to read it, on the stream after. That's nice.
It's ridiculous.
So wait, when are you starting it again?
1 p.m. to 9 p.m.
1
That
p.m.
way,
okay.
like even people in like Europe and stuff can come by.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, because like if it was any time earlier than that, I probably would be asleep.
Don't worry, I'll still be going whenever you wake up.
That's true.
It's
Cool.
gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun though. I think.
Yeah, it sounds it.
I'm just gonna need to talk very quietly, very like safely. 'Cause that's gonna be a lot of talking.
Yeah.
Has it been 45 minutes yet?
No, Aiden
Damn
hasn't
it.
back yet, so you're still good.
Yeah.
I actually do also want to find somebody else here.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, because I think.
The fuck are you looking for?
Oh, that doesn't apply. Oh, I'm a dumb. Wait, no, am I a dumb? No, I'm not a dumb. Never mind. Okay. Anyway, I was just looking at things. Okay, so I need from. Is there a potter?
A potter?
Yeah, somebody who works with clay. Really, that's all I need.
Sure. In the Bazaar, there can be someone who
Cool.
who can work with pottery.
I need them to craft me. So I need them to craft me a small, a tiny, and this will cost 100 gold.
Okay.
A tiny, person,
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
so I want to show you the picture,
Okay.
of this. Hold on, let me get this all set. Save it. There we go. And oh, I just saw the picture of the sludge. Nice.
Of the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the picture they have in the actual thing. It's just
Okay.
a little. He's just a little man.
Yeah.
But I don't want him to look like that.
Okay.
I want him to look probably more more impish, honestly.
Okay.
than that. So he's just gonna be. I just want one of him. And I want.
You want it to look like Tharnanar?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No.
Mechanar.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I want it to be a blue goblin. I want it to look like a blue goblin.
Okay.
Yep. Because they're special. Anyway.
Okay.
And then I would like another thing made of, and this will be another 50 gold. Made. Oh, I should probably be taking these things away from my money.
That'd be good because I ain't doing it.
Yeah. Oh, you aren't. Oh, good.
No.
So I want this is going to be a more avian design, or at least flight worthy design.
Okay.
And it's going to be I want it to be like a mini what is it? What is it called? Fuck. Why can't I think of the word? My brain.
Archaeopteryx?
No.
Okay.
I want it to be a mini manticore.
Oh, okay.
I want it to be a mini manticore, with its wings and everything.
Yep.
And so that would be delivered to me as well.
Is his name Mantim Core?
Man, it's
Tim, I remembered that.
of course you do. I also remember that. Tim Core.
Yeah, the Tim Bone Steaks.
The Tim Bone Steaks. God damn it. And then let's see. This one, do I need somebody? I also need a sculptor, huh? Oh, okay, interesting. So this one is going to be basically like a shadow in a way. Like it is itself. I'll show you the picture of this one too. It's called a furtive filcher, and it's dedicated for like stealing stuff. Which I know we have the boy for that, but also this is just for things that don't need the boy. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
So I want him to look like that.
So a total of 3 of these things.
I'm gonna use the bathroom now.
Okay. So that one is, I think that's also 50 gold, but let me check again. Filter. Yes, that's also 50 gold. So I'm gonna spend another 50 gold on that to get that guy made because he looks cool.
Okay. And so this is them making them out of clay, and then you're gonna spend the money to actually make it so that they are homunculi?
Alive, yes.
Okay.
Yes, they are creating the frameworks of which then I can enchant.
Yes.
So yeah.
Okay.
Those are what I am
mini
having.
Manticore, a little tree man, and a little blue goblin man.
Yeah. He's less like tree. He's more like
Twig.
No, it's not. It's like it's like the shadow. Like it's like weird. He's like darkened clay basically, and so he's like got that kind of that little bit of wisps of smoke and stuff that come out of him and such. And yeah, I don't know. It's not tree. It's definitely not tree because it's made out of clay. So
yeah. Okay.
But
so
yeah.
The first one will be the little tree man. Will be that. Manticore will be this. Rip Aiden's internet. And then the other one was a goblin?
Yeah, just a little goblin. And then, obviously, we already have Jerry wherever he is.
Yeah.
Dead.
I think he actually got removed.
He might have gotten removed, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I can just spawn him again.
Yep. That'd be great.
Because he is just vampire.
Yes, little vamp boy. Cool. And then I'll size them appropriate. They're all tiny, so they're all as small as Jerry was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they each have their specific purposes.
Yeah.
So cool. Fuck me, dude. 3.5 is great.
Yep.
It's a good system.
I like it a lot. I actually had a friend who, he was like, "Hey, I'm watching Devils and Dice now." And I was like, "Oh, cool."
Nice.
And he was like, "So," and I'm like, "I'm really interested because I think I would like 3.5 because we played Pathfinder 1E." And he was like, "And I know it's kind of like that." And I was like, oh yeah, it was based off 3.5. You would love it. And so I sent him a bunch of links to go read stuff.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, got another person hopefully into 3.5.
Yeah.
Which
All right,
is
so we're
good.
gonna just put these into your room for the moment.
Yeah, and I'll enchant them over the course of some time.
Okay, that one's Jerry. This is Tree Man.
Yeah, I can rename them whenever. I gotta think of names though.
Cato
Let's see.
and Blue Gobbo.
Yeah, these will each
Blue.
take. I think they'll
Abba
each take like a day.
Die.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Blue Abba D Abba Die. God damn it.
Excuse me.
Ugh. That was the fucking anthem of the 90s, though. You can't really do
It really
that.
was. Well, this is the thing, and it drives me insane because when you look up that song, it's different. It's not the same
God,
song.
Really?
Yes, it's not the same song. I swear to God.
I don't doubt it.
No one can ever find the same version that I've heard, but the one that I always hear now is like way more nasally, higher pitched. Like it's a completely different singer, and I swear
Either
to
that or
God,
it's the Mandela effect.
oh, dude, I vividly remember listening to this so many times, and I owned it. That's the thing. I owned the version that I remember. I do not have it anymore.
And let me. Oh yeah. So you don't have it anymore. So you don't have any proof.
So I don't have any proof.
Yeah, and it's the fucking Mandela effect.
It's
bullshit.
definitely. Well, that's the thing. I'm half convinced that it's not, but at the same time, I'm willing to accept that I might be insane because yes.
Yeah, right. It's so fucking frustrating when that shit happens.
It is really annoying.
You know what I'm really mad about? They fucking removed the fights from Record of Ragnarok that I showed you guys.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That
because I
sucks.
was like, oh man, I was listening to one of the songs that I found because of those videos, and I'm like, oh man, I want to watch this fight again. Fucking gone.
Oh man.
So pissed. And it was
Well,
the fucking Zeus versus Adam fight. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
it
makes sense because, you know, copyrights
now that
and
the
shit.
anime is actually coming out. So.
Yeah, now they're actually gonna crack down on it a bit.
Can't fucking wait, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
I will turn to you now.
Oh, good. Perfect timing, really. I'm
At
done
the
with my
twist of
shopping.
at the twist of the tide. Oh
The
shit!
twist
no,
of
that's
the
same word,
blade.
Fuck. The twist of the water
Mm.
instead of the turn of the tide.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, you need to buy anything?
Actually, no.
Okay, I've bought everything that I need.
Sorry if you can hear this noise. I'm basically just swirling some rippers and some cleaning solution because I'm trying to fucking strip them.
No, you're good.
Boris is just along for the ride, basically.
I understand. Okay. Well, I guess.
Oh, actually,
Okay.
sorry. I will buy more rations.
Okay.
Got you. Yeah, I'll wait to do that.
Let's say 10 rations.
Okay.
Cool.
That's totally fine. Now that there's not like a massive exodus, 10 rations is easy to fucking find.
Yeah. It's not
I'm assuming
60.
5 silver apiece.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it'll just be the normal book value.
All right.
Yeah.
Or cost, I should say.
Okay, so
Gold.
I might have to do these boys in stages, but that means that I have them until I have the money.
Yes.
Because they each cost almost 2,000 apiece.
And add 2,800 to our inventory for gold. For for the total gold pile that we had.
I just took a bit for myself. You can take however much you want right now. You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you guys are.
Because at the moment, I just have. So tell me how much you take, because I'm now gonna keep track of how much it is on this sheet.
I'll take 1,000 with me.
Okay, easy.
So 995.
Right now in the storage we have 8,550.
55 or 5995.
All right. So
Right. So now that I'm done buying that stuff, and I'll do that stuff later, why don't we head to this potter, huh?
Works for me.
All right.
Oh.
So,
By the way, Alejo, for your
Yep.
records.
Okay.
Because I have 8,795 gold,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna take the 795 with me.
Yeah, you're fine.
so, you guys head to the atelier and take care of your business there, and then you buy some stuff in the Bazaar. Did you want to buy? I remember that Mez, you were saying that you wanted to Bazaar and buy some stuff. Was the iron and the clay all? That's what that was.
Yeah, basically. Oh, can I buy a bath for Yuke as well?
Sure.
How much you want?
Tell you what, you can have that bath shaped out of like the same kind of like water resistant clay.
Okay.
That you got there, and
Sure.
so
We should also get him some dust.
That's true. I will also get him some dust. I can just pick some off the ground.
yeah.
Anyway.
So all that stuff is going to be like getting created and like shaped, so it will be available tomorrow.
Sure. How much do you want me to pay for the bath specifically?
How much were the bodies? They were like 50.
They were like 50, and then 100. So yeah.
Okay. Then how about 100?
Okay.
Because it's just more material, and
that's
even though it's a simpler shape, it is the water resistant kind. So
Yeah. Absolutely. That's fine.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So
yeah.
you
So let's
take
head
care
to
of
the
all
Iron
your-
Tower.
Yep. So you take care of all your shopping, and you head on out, and you make your way towards the Iron Tower. You head on in, and Totivolis is sitting there,
Feels
we were
just
scribbling
there.
away. Yeah. Let's see. Oh my god, my head. Oof, that monster's starting to wear off now. Yeah. Okay. And so, let's see. Because I want to now. Jeez. Sorry.
Good.
My
You're
fucking brain.
Did you need to call it there?
No. I'm good. I'm just experiencing a tiny bit of brain fog. So just give me one moment, because I also need to get music for Disc Potter, the talk that you're gonna have with them.
Yeah.
And then yeah, here we go. Okay. I need to get this hyperlink and put it in my music folder. That's what I need to do. So that's actually what I'm gonna do right now.
Yeah, just
So
put it
give
on a
me one
notepad or
second.
whatever.
Yeah. I have an ODT, I can open office file
Oh, yep.
that just has like a whole bunch of music hyperlinks. That's how I keep finding all the Gintama music, because they all have like fucking Japanese names as possible to tell. So
Nice.
Guys,
What?
I'm posting something in the chat.
yeah. Oh, I like that a lot.
Oh no.
Oh, it's so good.
Whoa,
That's pretty
mama! Time to take down Shinra.
Hell yeah. Oh my god. All right, so you head into the tower, and Totivolis is sitting there scribbling away endlessly at his scrolls, papers, and files.
Hey.
Hello.
Probably gonna want to talk to this Potter if he's cool with it.
Yes, he's been waiting for your arrival.
Apologies for the
Oh,
wait.
cool. Well, actually, yeah, that makes sense that he would already know that we were coming.
Yeah.
So he takes a brief moment to stop. By the way, can you hear this?
No.
The scribbling.
Yeah, I was basically I'm just rubbing my my fingernail up against like a playing card just to kind of make that kind of like scritchy paper drawing and writing sound. Unfortunately, I can't hear it. Anyway,
You're good.
So he he waves his hand towards the door, and it opens up, and you can see that it actually leads directly into Potter's room, or office room, whatever. We'll call it office because devils.
Yeah,
and so he stands up, and he places his scroll on the table, or rolls it up, places it on the table, and he'll have you follow him.
Mm-hmm.
And he walks in there, and Potter is sitting there at the desk in his chair. Oh, you've returned. And he lifts his head. And he gives a slight nod to Boris.
Boris nods back and like grins a little bit.
So he stands up, and he's crossed his arms over his chest, and he turns and looks out the window over the city of Dis. Well, this is bad.
What sort of defense mechanisms are we gonna have in play?
Bodies. A lot of bodies.
Big ballistas.
They can be made in time. Maybe. Depends on how long it takes the Guard of Horror to come.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of really on a timetable of him when he figures out when to get in here, because I assume he knows how it's just gonna take him some time, or maybe not. I don't know.
Well, he did go from Baphomet straight to the material plane, and then straight to the Underdark. So it's worth.
Yeah.
It's most likely that he can just cast Gates whenever he would choose.
Yeah.
Especially since I know who he is.
Yeah.
And there's no sense in fighting blind. So he turns around, and he addresses you. And he walks in front of the desk and kind of like sits on the desk, like kind of like standing, sitting, leaning back.
Yeah.
Put your ass on the desk and just kind of lean.
Yes, exactly. So, it's worth explaining who exactly we are dealing with. Or, hopefully, you will be dealing with, not me. Because I would say I have bigger fish to fry, but this is one of the bigger fish.
Yeah.
So, he actually he points two fingers up slightly, and then you see two shadow, two kind of like blobs of shadow rise up out of the carpet, and they coalesce into the form of like some beautiful wooden chairs. Please.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Take a seat.
Because this may take some time.
Glad we're being trusted with one of the bigger fish.
Well, now that he knows who you are and that you've been so productive, I see no reason not to.
Yeah.
Now, for the time being, I will be working on another task that I will have you undertake. But for the moment, I can at the very least explain who we are dealing with.
Yeah.
So, what did he say? Oh, right, I was listening. Tell me what you remember from your encounter with him. There, that way it makes it seem like he knows, but you don't.
That he knew of you. He said he'd be coming back here soon.
Yeah.
And I believe I recall him saying something about him being a brother.
I don't remember that.
I don't believe so.
I could just be wrong.
Possible. But
I remember him being really old as well.
Yeah.
Older than me.
Yeah. Primordial, if you will. Yeah.
Then I will explain. At the beginning of time, there was very little. And then there were motes of light. And those motes of light coalesced into what you guys may know as godlings. Those godlings swirled and bubbled and bounced through the ether until they ran into one another, and then they began to have spats. Those spats eventually turned to conflicts, and seeing as how there was very little to actually fight over, those conflicts petered out, and the godlings began to mingle and coalesce into something more, what you may know as gods. There were many of them at the beginning of time, many more than there are now, due to wars and simple loss of faith and no one believing in them. And he throws a thumb down towards what you assume to be God Street. You know some of them. You know what happens when they are no longer believed in. They go there, and then when no one believes in them anymore, they are just gone.
Okay.
Now,
Does one actually kill a god, or do they only die of disbelief?
they can be killed, but this is simply another way that they can vanish. Or, if it's not truly vanishing, then they are absorbed by another.
Right.
People begin to worship one as another. And if the one is worshipped as another for long enough, then the one becomes the other, or the other subsumes the other.
Yeah.
Regardless, the godlings rose and fell as time passed, and eventually the only ones remaining were the ones that you know. Moradin, Corel, and Lorethian. And there was one whom the others did not exactly like. In the gods' infinite naivete and foolishness, he was cast down. You see, at this point, the gods had arrived at their particular spheres. Corel and Lorethian, the elves, Moradin, the dwarves, many others taking upon their duties, as it were. However, this one was seen as something that need not exist at all, for he was a god of brutish monstrosities, horrors, monsters as a whole, you see. And in fact, he was the first monster. And as such, he gained the title, the Cardinal Horror, which he deigned to call himself. He has other titles, of course, but that's simply the one that he prefers. There are, let me see, the Cast Down and the Sire of Ruinous Souls being the others.
The what?
Sire of Ruinous Souls.
Interesting, okay.
He was the first monster and lord of them all. Goblins, minotaurs, ogres, hydras, anything that appeared to be a mindless beast, he lorded over them all. They didn't always used to be that way, though they remained having their violent tendencies. They were far more controlled back in the olden days, and by olden days, I do mean olden days. However, the gods, seeing this, thought, why must we have a god of things that are intrinsically dangerous to our spheres? And so they cast them down. Thus, the monsters, having lost their progenitor, became significantly less controlled and far more brutish and monstrous, as it were. They became angry, and they began destroying, raiding, looting, pillaging, killing, eating, the things that monsters are wont to do. The gods, having cast him down, learned the folly of their way. However, none were willing to take his place. And so monsters became festering sores upon the planet and creation as a whole. Now, why does this link back to me? Well, I was once a servant of the gods. Me, Asmodeus, and Mephistopheles. We were angels, archangels, and
Wait,
punishers of.
I know this personally, but Boris doesn't. What?
Ah.
You're angels.
In the time before time, Asmodeus, Mephistopheles, and I were powerful angels, tasked with punishing the wicked. And in time, it came to be that in order to punish the wicked effectively, you must learn of their wickedness, as it were. And thus we became what we are now.
Yeah.
And in that time before time, Mephistopheles, Asmodeus, and I were the ones sent to put this rogue god down.
Oh.
Well, can I just roll a sense motive for character reasons?
Sure.
Or not a sense motive, what's it called?
Insight?
Insight.
Well, it is sense motive in this. You were right.
Or are you trying to roll something different?
No, I'll roll an insight.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah, hide, intimidate, jump. Insight isn't.
It's sense motive. You were right.
Yeah, sense motive.
Yeah, 6. 12.
Okay, and so what are you trying to discern whether or not he's telling the truth?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, being pretty intrinsically linked to Dispotter, you have a portion of his will and power in you. It's what made you a Dogai. Even with that relatively roll, you're able to tell that this is most likely the truth.
Yeah. Oh, I'm made of angel. Ugh. And like he begins to like feel at his chest and be like, ugh.
Wow.
Regardless, the reason why he intends to come for me is, well, I assume it would happen to be our massive stores of black iron. Being that Dis and both the city and the plane are the source of all of Hell's weaponry and armor,
Right.
it would make sense that he would choose to do so. And, well, his motive, for that motive, what he always sought to do was when he was cast down from heaven, he grew angry, obviously. And he sought to rise up and cast the other gods down.
Gotcha.
Down to where they cast him. We stopped him, barely, but, well, I suppose I shouldn't say we stopped him. We delayed him. And so, we cast him down as far as we could, but he's come back up. He never really died. Now, the Cardinal Horror is not his true name, however.
Yeah, he said it to us, but I couldn't understand it.
Yeah, it seems weird for something like that old to have a name in common.
It wasn't. It wasn't his true name. His true name was Kozayamu. It's in the watch together.
Thank you.
Kozayamu, the Cardinal Horror, the first monster. So, he'll be coming back to Des in order to secure a launching pad for what he intends to do. Now, it may seem as though you saw him you saw his heads. I saw his heads. In the past, he was able to devour and then create limitless numbers of the beasts that he has consumed. He most likely went after Baphomet because Baphomet was an upstart lord of beasts. Most likely he took a personal offense to such a, at least in his eyes, weak, simpering fool trying to supplant him in his own domain. Thus, he devoured him and gained the ability to spawn minotaurs again.
Interesting.
In the past, he consumed a number of beasts and used them to form an army. and then he tried to overthrow heaven, which failed. Now it appears as though he's going to do so again, but he has not reclaimed any of the monsters of old that he chose back then. And so he's building a fighting force that will attempt to cover as many battlefield roles as possible. The Minotaurs, shock troops, the Destrachan that you encountered in the Underdark, potentially ranged combat or siege weaponry, being that they can scream so loud they can nearly disintegrate stone walls. Now, this presents a bit of a problem, as you might expect. The politics of hell being what they are, it is impossible for me to ask for assistance. Because if I were to, it would be construed as weakness, and, well, I can't exactly have people thinking that I am weak, now can I? However, there is one person who I may be able to ask for help, and I am working on a delegation to send to this individual. It will take some time, but it would behoove me and you if you were to be part of this delegation. And he raises a hand and like towards Boris. You are a close representative now, being what you are. Not to mention you've encountered these beasts and Kozayamu himself.
Yeah.
You can accurately describe what it is we will be dealing with. On a final note, there are, shall we say, lieutenants of his force. In the past, Kozayamu consumed a number of beasts and was able to create an infinite amount of them. However, there were some that he chose. One of each of the beasts that he could create, he infused with a mere drop of his power. They were his sons. The sons of Kozayamu were something to be feared. Each son likened unto a pit fiend in terms of power. And he could make them more powerful should he choose to. The drop of power that he gave them was like a drop compared to an ocean.
Right.
So if he were to give them, say, a cup, be vastly different.
Yeah.
Was he limited in how many sons he could make?
That I could not tell you. However, he chose to create one amongst each type of beast. And so it could be that he takes some intrinsic fragment of the beast's spirit from the head that he spawns them from and places it within them alongside his own well of power. It's unclear, but in the past he took one of each and made them his favored children. During the time in which me, Asmodeus, and Mephistopheles engaged him, we fought these sons and dispatched nearly all of them. One remained. It was at this time that we pursued Kozayamu to where we finally cast him down out of creation. We faced 5 of his sons in that battle. 4 of them held me and Mephistopheles in a battle, while Asmodeus flew forward to deal with his greatest son. We fought the first 4 and slew them, and when we found Asmodeus, the final son had been destroyed utterly. Not a single trace. Not even a trace of the battle. And so, we know not exactly what happened to that son. Asmodeus has been very, very coy about that. But, as he was our commander back at the time, we saw no reason to question it, as we were still under the command of the gods, and if we went against their orders, then we would be destroyed. This was before the time we had come to our senses and become what we are now. So, have you any questions thus far?
As father of whisperers, have you perhaps sent any informants to see if he's maybe keeping the beast hostage as a trump card, so to speak?
I have sent shadows to investigate. However, they've always been sent back alive.
Yeah,
but
that makes sense.
Just ahead. In a barrel, you see.
So well.
So I chose to stop expending shadows after the first 4 came back that way.
Sure. So you said we can't. Well, so I assume the ally that you speak of is somebody who's pretty important around here. And we can't maybe try to get this to I don't know, like we can't really get a message to Asmodeus, not asking for help, but perhaps just informing him that this is a situation so that he would help with keeping the balance. Because I mean, I know we're not a fan of any of the ones up there, right? But we kind of need that balance, because otherwise we don't really exist, you know?
I've already informed Asmodeus. I've already sent an informant.
Cool.
He has acknowledged the situation. However, again, the politics of hell being what they are, even he cannot act directly. He will be informing Mephistopheles, as a message coming from me to Mephistopheles will most likely be regarded with some suspicion, to say the very, very least.
Yeah, okay. And so, in that case, then I expect that at some point, if we were able to, like, when the time comes, we'll maybe have some contingencies from them.
Possibly from them, and more likely from this ally who you assumed they were here. That's not
here, but
correct.
You know what I mean, in hell.
Yes, they are in hell. However, not on this plane.
Right, no, I didn't think so. You're kind of the top dog around here, and who else would we be talking to around here, right?
So,
question. I understand the politics of hell may interfere with direct intervention, but if the cardinal horror is gonna come here, to this plane of hell, the one plane where we can be truly killed, why not just buy out a ton of mercenaries to come here? And then, like, we can be sold as mercenaries to go elsewhere, and then that way the gold expenditure is neutral, but loss of life is minimized.
I had considered that. However, regardless of where you are sent, if you die in hell, even if you are not slain permanently, you will be slain for a time, and no amount of gold or soul coins will buy that kind of manpower from any other archdevil, even Mammon, the greedy one. Because if they were to die in the conflict there, well, then his plane would be weakened, and it could be seen as a way to usurp him. And so most archdevils are significantly more cagey with offering assistance of any martial variety.
Have we tried hiring of other planes? Not hell, just planes in general. Like, we could probably strike up a deal with, I don't know. Maybe the plane of law, or maybe who you know those guys?
I'd imagine they'd have quite the hate boner for the father of beasts.
Yeah, but you know those guys. You remember those guys who are they're like super mercenaries. They're paid whatever, and then they're like they start with like a Y. I don't
The
remember.
Yugoloths.
Thank you. Yes, the Yugoloths. Them too. We'll obviously get some of those guys because they're pretty good. There's a lot of them too. And I mean, they're not going to be outbid by somebody who doesn't have any money, right? He's just here to take everything. He doesn't really want to spend money on this shit. So, I mean, it's just, getting other things from like that, or like, the astral plane exists, maybe get some of the GIF, the Githyanki, maybe?
The
like
Jinn
money.
also exists.
The Jinn might be our best option, as the Jinn, well, the Yugoloths and then the Jinn.
Yeah.
It's questionable whether or not other races would be willing to help, as they may see it as a way for them to be drawn to a place of extreme danger.
Right, yeah,
obviously.
condemnation and all that stuff, yeah.
Not to mention, they may see it as an attempt to corrupt them and gain their souls, sign contracts, things like that. Because even though my intentions are to defend my plane and my city, other devils might take advantage of having weak, fleshy mortals in their city all of a sudden. You needn't worry, I'm not attempting to shoot down each idea. However, we must look at it from every angle.
Right,
we can't have a force that will disintegrate at the merest notion of an attack or failure or what other devils may do.
Sure.
It is also a problem, as you may not have ever noticed them, and I would be honestly surprised if you did. Just about every if there's a major city in a plane of hell, there are spies from other planes here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so if they see a mass gathering of force, they may perceive it as some sort of a threat or attack. And so our safest bet, at least in terms of politics, would be to use the force we already have on hand.
Sure.
By the time the attack comes, it will be too late for a vast number of reinforcements to come in. And so it's a difficult problem we face.
Sure. Okay, well, so who is this ally?
He kind of cocks his head and gives a little smile. Tiamat.
Oh.
Ooh! Ooh!
You see, and he kind of like steeples his hands a little bit in front of him. She can be asked for an intervention to intervene in this situation without any additional, shall we say, strings attached that another archdevil would.
No,
Not to
true.
mention, the force she bears is quite
considerable.
Substantial.
Yeah.
You got me. Substantial, not substantialable.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's fair. I didn't even think of that.
Will throwing dragons at the problem help the problem if the one?
Well, dragons aren't beasts.
Aren't they?
No, they're not.
No.
They're not monsters. They're not beasts.
Dragons actually factored into Kozayamu's defeat in the first place. You see, in the times long past, dragons may have been considered that, and so he devoured dragons and attempted to use them in his usurpation of heaven. Apologies. However, he had been cast down from heaven, and in the time it took him to mount his assault, a new godling was born and arose. Io. And so Kozayamu spawned his legions of dragons, and yet Io was their true master. And so they turned upon him. Thus he has a bit of a, shall we say, soft spot for dragons, as it were. Of course, in the time since, Io has been split by Demogorgon and became Tiamat and Bahamut. But Tiamat being so close, only one plane upstairs, and her being in the direct path of danger after Dis falls, if it does, it's worth getting her on board.
Are we gonna? Okay, so one plane up. That's a bit of a because that's where the Blood War is happening.
It is. However, she is not fully involved in it.
No. I know. She's a ways away from it. She's okay. But going through that, what's it? Zariel, right?
You needn't worry about Zariel.
Okay.
There are portals here in the Iron Tower that will lead you nearly directly to Tiamat, as she is a minor, quote-unquote, goddess of that plane.
Sure.
We keep in contact with
Okay.
her.
Not
exactly friendly contact sometimes, but contact. So you needn't worry about the Blood War or Zariel.
Yeah. Is there a way to like maybe trick Zariel into like maybe coming in at some point? Is there a way?
Tricking?
Maybe?
Possibly.
Yeah.
But
Be like, hey, lots of demons. Wow. Considering, I mean, the Cardinal Horror did eat Baphomet, so he is technically part demon now. Just,
it's worth considering.
Throwing it out there.
Wasn't my first choice, and if we took Zariel off the front line, the demons may gain a bit stronger of a foothold, but it's worth considering. Not my first choice, however.
Of course.
It's not a bad idea, however, so you needn't worry about that.
Yeah,
it's worth... I will consider it should negotiations with Tiamat fall through.
Yeah. I'm just throwing things out there for you. Cool. Well, Tiamat.
Any further inquiries?
I assume
I don't got any.
I assume you're putting together that contingency for the diplomatic relations that it also has an offering for her.
It will.
All right. And might I ask who you are putting together this contingency of?
It will be depending upon how. And he gives a big toothy smile. Depends upon how many more. If you choose to not hire another person to work at AAA, there will be anywhere from 3 to 4.
Okay.
There will be. He points to Mez, you, Boris, you, and he kind of like, he waves his hand. Or he kind of like, you extend 2 fingers and you pull them back as though you're beckoning someone.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He does that, and you hear the door swing open behind him. Or behind you, I'm sorry, because you're facing the desk and the window. You hear the door swing open, and you turn and you see Gorarosa walk into the room.
Oh.
Him.
Oh.
I believe you've met.
Hey.
Yeah, I didn't expect to see you here.
You knew that I was going to be coming here to speak with Dis.
No, I know. Yeah.
I know it's just a shocker.
Well, part of the expedition. That's I think what he means.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
And so he
like immediately on edge again.
Yeah. So Gorarosa walks forward and takes a knee in front of Dis Potter.
I've clawed my way back up.
Indeed you have. Well, you shall be a part of an important mission alongside these two, your assistants, in the near future.
That's where he's his boss. Fuck.
So, are there any further inquiries?
Nope. Probably should get looking for some good help.
Yeah.
Very well. Then I believe we are adjourned.
hop down.
And
Yeah, I'll get off the chair too and
Mm.
kind of shuffle out.
all right, and then as you guys walk from the room, you see Gorarosa like lift his head, and you begin to hear them talking. And essentially, it's like, so what is this mission? And like,
Right, yeah,
you'll
he's
be-
filling them
you
in.
know, yeah. So, you walk through the door, and it swings closed behind you, and you are down in the first level with Totivolis ever scribbling
Mhm.
away.
Hey, Rotivolis.
Mm.
Just throw out if you know anything, but you know any good fighters anywhere? Anybody who's really, really good at doing that kind of stuff?
Or good at general jobs.
Yeah, or really at that, some muscle. You know.
Well, I suppose if you were looking for muscle or muscles,
Mm.
you could attempt
The big devil
a what?
in the bug out.
Oh yeah,
Original character.
yeah. Fucking muzzle.
Muzzle.
Muzz.
Muzzle.
You coming back?
Hard pass.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I
He's just
don't
like,
like my
lined up.
beetle.
Fuck you.
yeah, he's just like, fuck it, fate of the world. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm getting beetles. Anyway.
So
I don't know. You can punch that. The cardinal. You can punch the cardinal horror a lot.
yeah, you really could.
Bitch,
Oh.
I'm level 3.
He's probably a higher level now.
Yeah, he's like level 5.
Yeah, but if you're just fighting the same beetles over and over again.
That's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's the same beetle as the same experience points.
Yeah,
Although,
diminishing
yeah,
returns.
that's true. It's Paper Mario up in here. So, eventually, when you fight the enemy enough, it's not worth any XP or star points, whatever. Anyway, so if you're looking for muscle, you could head to the slave pits to either purchase a powerful slave or watch the fights and see if anyone strikes your fancy. Or I hear that Ibelka in the Sanguine Retreat tends to hire muscle from a particular order from,
okay.
from the Noble K.
Oh.
There's an order that resides in the Noble K, and they are a large group of combatants. They travel the plains, honing their craft. However, they are not exactly beholden to anyone,
Gotcha.
and they make their own way.
Do I know of this group at all?
Give me. Yeah, I think you would.
Okay.
What were they again, Brogan? The Hellblade Scholars?
The Hellblade Scholars.
Yes.
Ooh.
So the Hellblade Scholars.
Okay.
They routinely hire themselves out as mercenaries, and they are not always devils. They are simply planar
Gotcha.
planar travelers. They have guild halls across creation. However, one here may include some devils if you choose to work with them. And
Right.
you may want to seek out Ibelka, as she has hired them in the past. She may be able to put
She
in
might
a
have
good
some
word for
good
you.
recommendations. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, man. Good to
Of
know.
course.
Alrighty.
I live to serve.
You're better. Anyway. Okay.
You're better than that.
Yeah, you're better than that. You're really good. Anyway. All right. Ooh. So, it sounds like we should go to the Sanguine Retreat, my man.
Yes. Brogan, it's gonna happen.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It only took 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I'm hoping to God we get Brogan to introduce his character.
That's literally all I want. I also want to go there for reasons, but also like,
But
Anyway.
I mean, hey, it was fine because all this shit needed to happen.
I know. It just feels
and
bad.
It was a good time. I finally got to explain the backstory a bit,
All right.
and it didn't seem like there was any wait. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, that
Maybe
was
there was
yeah,
an
exactly.
internal
It's
one.
not really straightforward.
Yeah, no,
Huh?
it was good. That's why, you know, having the contingent and the questions were basically just clarifying questions of like, oh, okay, well then this, and then this, and you had answers, and it's good.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. So shall we end it? No, I'm joking. So you'll leave out the southwest
No,
exit.
I'm starting to fade.
I am starting to fade.
Okay, well then here, let's just do this. Real
We could
quick.
have a whole D&D session where Brogan was nothing but a listener.
That's fine.
Sorry, Brogan.
You're good. I've got a lot going on this weekend, so I'm cool with just the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then let's at least do this.
Okay.
That way he can at least appear, and then we can have the episode cliffhanger there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or session cliffhanger. So you guys leave out the southwestern exit of the Iron Tower, and you make your way through the large gate into the Calamity Corridor, and you see the tower of the Sanguine Retreat cloaked in its red crystal light, and you go around the corner and you see the entrance.
Never been here.
Seen it from afar. Sorry.
Walked by it like hundreds of times, especially in this infinite plane.
To be fair, I've been wanting to go in, but I've been biding my time.
Okay, so oh man, new music.
Oh.
Wow me.
Oh yeah, I will, because it's more Tales of Symphonia music,
Ooh.
and
It's
it's
good
like
music.
really good for this actually.
May I roll a spot check to see if there's like any guards around?
Oh, you don't have to make a spot check for that. There are two guards and like two basically like bouncers standing right outside the door.
Are there like any higher recesses where there might be any more hiding?
Oh,
I'm just desperate to roll a d20.
yeah, no, sure, go for it. Roll if it'll wake you up.
19.
Okay. So you rolled a 1 then.
I rolled a 4.
Jesus Christ.
So, fucking hell, dude.
Well, that was me and my fucking spellcraft where I got a 22 after a 2, or a 23
Yeah.
after a 2. So
Yeah.
fair enough.
So, you look up the side of the building, and you see that there's not really too many like recessed areas, but you do see that there are balconies every now and then, and you can see devils like up there with like maybe some succubi or some Arrhenius, and they're like hanging out drinking and shit and like talking and you know.
Oh, okay, they're just partying.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like the high rollers and stuff like that.
There's probably some up
See-
there too, though.
You see that, Mez? You know what they call that?
What?
You know what they call that, Mez? A mezzanine.
Oh.
I was
know-
mezzanine. Actually.
You know,
No, it's
I gotta,
mezzanine.
Mezzanine.
I gotta say, I wasn't expecting you to make the joke, but I can't say that I haven't heard it before.
Does it make you miserable?
Oh, shut up, voice in my head. I am now.
Shut up,
You
brain.
just hear Zeke in the distance. I mez you so much.
I hate this fucker. He is a dick.
Okay.
Gone, but unfortunately not forgotten.
Oh.
The day will come when we will mercifully forget.
At least he'll be able to recognize you because you're unmistakable.
Yeah. Well, you'll be able to mistake the Dogai for him because you never saw it.
That's true.
I was talking about mez.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
It's another Mez pun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
And
I didn't.
unmistakable.
Oh yeah, unmistakable. My bad. I didn't actually hear the inflection there, or
Anyway,
the emphasis, I should say.
The Sanguine
Okay.
Retreat.
Yes. So you fucking you go in, and the guards outside, you know, they won't stop you. They basically just watch you go in. It's like, oh, I'm fucking watching you, and you go in. All right.
Ooh.
yeah.
So,
Where's from?
Brogan, you might not have actually ever even seen this scene. It's the scene in Symphonia when you are at like the party, and you get the party outfits.
No, is that a side quest?
Yes, it is. It's a side
I don't
quest.
Gotcha.
remember
Yeah,
that.
no, I never saw it.
Yep.
Why does the general melody of the song seem familiar?
It's very similar to something much more famous.
Yeah,
Like,
this,
it's
is,
in a
this is
game.
a very much a...
Is it a Pokemon game?
No,
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know, maybe.
It sounds like an evil hideout from a later Pokemon game. No,
Yeah.
it sounds like fucking Pokemon Coliseum.
Something
It's,
like that.
I'm used to the melody being a lot faster and
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, yeah. Once we're done here, I'll play what I'm
okay.
thinking of.
Interesting.
Okay.
It sounds like Pyrite Town to me.
Oh. Okay, so you walk in, and the outer walls of the room, you can see that they're like covered in like these crimson silken sheets, and it's obvious that they're on the side of the wall because like you can actually see wall fixtures like piercing through them intentionally, obviously.
Right.
And in the middle, you see this large column that's holding, and like the whole room is circular. It's a very, very large room. And the middle room, or hang on, let's do this. I'm gonna draw it.
Okay. Mez just.
Yeah. Okay. So. And then this. Okay.
Nice. Looks like an eyeball.
Okay, so as you enter, you see in the middle of the room there's an enormous circular column holding up the roof of the room, surrounded by what appears to be a large circular bar with some entrances here on the side, so that the bartenders can like get behind there and actually prepare drinks and stuff. As you walk in, actually, there is a very small flight of stairs that descends a little bit, and the room or the floor around the bar is actually lowered. It's a little bit sunken into the ground, intentionally so. And you can see down in there are tables. There's like blackjack tables, poker, and all the different kinds of gambling games and shit like that. And then up here on the raised portion of the floor, you can see that there are stairways, short flights of stairs up to there. And at the top, or in this raised portion, you can see tables. And at those tables, you can see people eating food, drinking wine, and other shit. There's like hookah fucking couches and shit. There's all kinds of... It's a fucking wretched hive of scum and villainy, my dudes.
But classy.
And the whole thing is like there's this like the light is all very, very lurid and red, and it's very sultry.
Yeah.
There's no actual prostitution or like sex stuff here.
Right,
it's actually all just very high class sleazy bullshit, you know.
Yeah.
A speakeasy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so when you enter, off to the side here, there is a small desk. There's like a cage, I should say, a cage.
Gotcha. Yep.
And behind the cages, there is a pair of succubi, and they're like, "Hello, and welcome to the Sanguine Retreat. Is this your first time?"
Nope.
It is for me.
Well, if you head down into the center of the room, you can partake in many
Hold on.
different...
I've got to roll two different.
Oh yeah, it's a woman. It's the woman for the first
It's a
time in a
woman.
long time.
Oh
Yeah,
no, the
A
simp
20
die.
and a 9.
Okay, so which one was for what?
I rolled one for each different girl.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. So,
And they
for
were
one-
both. Oh wait, are they saving throws or just intelligence checks?
I think it was a saving throw. It's like a will saving throw.
Then a 22 and an 11.
Okay. So for one of them, you're totally fine. And for the other one,
Smooth.
it's the one that you're talking to, obviously. So that would make that more sense.
Morris's mouth goes dry.
Yep. Your mouth goes dry, and basically when you say first time for me, It comes out as like kind of a squeaky croak.
That's fine.
Yeah, puberty has left the chat. And she's kind of like, well, if you head to the center of the room, you see that large column surrounded by the bar there. You can order drinks, order food, and if you choose to order food, they'll assign you a table, and you can head up the stairs to the left, right, and center of the room in the back behind the column, and you can take a seat at your designated table, and you will have your food delivered. And should you choose to head upstairs, we have luxury accommodations and further delights that will be explained should you choose to go up there. As we're just
so.
well, enjoy your stay.
Sorry.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay. I just walk in with him, and like as we're walking down, I just go, "You get this new thing, and yet you're still like this towards women, really?"
Yeah, what new thing?
You know, some things will never change, I guess.
I was when we met the last woman, I was this already.
Yeah. Just walk down. Just grinning from ear to ear now. Just after seeing just big dough guy, cool Boris. Now just seeing him keep being
When
this
you
way.
speak his name, you better speak it with respect. And then around a girl, he's like, ah.
Yeah, exactly. I had a lot more respect for you, but then it just dropped a bit more back to where it was normally a bit, and I was just like, all right, yeah, fair.
Boris like coughs in his hand and like tugs at his collar and is like, nailed it.
Yeah.
You know, you probably could have done worse.
So, as you look around, you do see, as you like proceed into the middle of the room, you see that there are, like the tables situated, the large gambling table situated like back here.
Yeah.
Stuff. Make me a perception check.
Gladly. You mean a spot check?
Yes.
A total of 20.
Okay.
Total of 24.
Okay. So as you look between the tables every now and then,
Guys?
you're kind of sizing up the patrons because you came here like specifically for.
Did we lose Aiden?
I think I didn't.
Oh. Shit. Anyway, so you walk in and you see all the sights and the sounds and the smells, and as you look around, you see that there are many people actually at the tables. And you look and see if there are any that are worth considering hiring. And you see where do you want to be, Brogan?
Me?
Yeah. Do you want to be standing around doing stuff, or do you want to be gambling? Do you want to be drinking? What?
Oh, I'll be like standing near a gambling table.
Okay.
Just kind of watching.
Where's your do you not want to use your mini just yet?
I won't use it quite yet.
Okay.
Until they can like actually see me.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see that there is a gambling table where hang on. As you're looking through the gambling tables and all the people there, you eventually hear a bit of a commotion. And as you look over this way, you see that there are some patrons there gambling and getting upset because you would assume that they have like lost and stuff. So a bearded devil and a friend of his are like,
Hey, this is bullshit. How the hell did you win? Why is my voice changing so much?
Every devil in one.
Yeah, right. All of them. So you hear them loudly like yelling and complaining, and the oh, by the way, the dealers are all imps. The imp is like, oh, well, I'm sorry, sir, but I mean, they're like, they pull a knife
Oh,
Like, look, man, you're gonna give me back my gold, or I'm gonna shank you. And once the barbed devil or bearded devil, I'm sorry, I always mix those two fuckers up. Barbed devil, bearded devil, shit. Bearded devil grabs the imp by his like nice little tux, because they're all wearing tuxes as well.
Nice.
Tuxed imps. He grabs him by like the scruff of his tux, and he's like, "You gonna give me back that gold, or I gotta spill some imp blood?" And-
At this point,
Yes.
I would like to very quickly approach, sword drawn, poking into the, not stabbing, but just poking into the small of this devil's back, and saying, "You lost fair and square. Now, unless you have more money to lose, I recommend you leave."
I don't got no more money to lose. I got money to get back. Get out of here. This doesn't concern you.
I believe it does, and I believe you sincerely misunderstand how casinos work.
I'll walk over to actually seeing that he's like threatening violence.
Okay. Oh no, you're the violence is happening over here.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
now that I'm
I'll
like right in
walk-
front.
I'll walk over like behind the guy and like put a hand on the small of his back because I'm short and diminutive and be like, I think you should take our friend's advice unless you want everyone here to turn against you. And I'll roll an intimidate.
Okay.
Just get a
Can you aid in 3.5?
Yeah.
Yeah? How
You
does that
roll
work?
if you get a 10 or more. You get to add
Ooh.
+2 to their.
Ooh.
check.
31.
Okay.
Well, then he doesn't even need my help.
Yeah. So he sees that you're behind him, and he sees that Mez, I assume you're gonna at least like make a motion to say that you would be alongside him if they chose to fight.
I mean, yeah, I'm kind of just there. Yeah, just going.
Yeah. And then he looks back at this mysterious gentleman, and he sees like he finally puts it together that he's got his sword to his back and like poking him. It's like, and he sets the imp down on the table. Fine, come on, let's leave.
And I whip my rapier just straight up and just like slap him on the side with just the side of the blade of the rapier that can do no damage, just almost like a riding crop, just like get.
Ugh. And then he when you slap him with the flat of your blade, he kind of jumps in surprise, and then he looks at you and flashes you like murder in his eyes, and then just keeps walking away and leaves.
And,
So?
well, very. Oof, I just punched my fucking
Thank you.
microphone.
Yep.
Thank you for the help.
Well, apparently I should be thanking you. You have a way with words. And I'll slide my rapier back into its sheath.
You is Mez nearby?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Hey Mez, you thinking what I'm thinking?
Nope.
And I'll pull Mez aside and like put essentially my arm on his shoulder and like duck down so I can talk to him in like a huddle and be like, but we did come here for extra muscle.
Well, yeah. And
Why-
it would be
why-
really good if
why-
he was available, but we haven't even talked to the owner yet to see if he's available because he looks like he works here.
Oh, does he? Oh, I missed him.
What do you mean you missed him?
Oh, you mean the other one who was going to stab?
Oh, that's the owner?
No.
The guy that you just escorted out, he was just an angry patron.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you were referring to Brogan's character? Yes.
Yes, but I was referring to you implied that we were had a chance to meet the owner.
Well, yeah, that was why we came here.
Potentially.
Well, it was suggested
Yeah,
by
because it was
Totibolis.
like, oh, you might need to talk to them because she hires out.
she hires out people.
All right.
That's why I was saying. It was like, it looks like he works here, so.
Pardon my interruption. The two of you seem confused. Most people either sit and get a drink, or they sit and lose their money.
Oh, yeah. Well, we were coming here to talk to Ivelka in order to see about hiring some muscle, because we kind of need that for a few jobs. And I mean, well, to be fair, I mean, are you looking for work?
I'm working as we speak, but if
That's what I
something
thought.
pays better for my blade, then I'll take it up instantly.
How much are you making?
I'm currently making roughly 500 gold a month.
Oh!
Yeah, I think we can outbid that.
Yeah, so literally the past 2 days we made about 10,000 gold.
I like where this is going. Keep talking.
So if you come work for us, by the way, we're of the AAA, you might have heard of us.
That's passed by.
Sick. So you come, you work with us, we do a bunch of jobs around, do some stuff here and there. We're also, into some of the bigger stuff occasionally. Depends on, how willing you are to be a part of
You don't need to sell this to me. You need
You literally
my sword.
told me to keep talking.
Then you can stop now.
Cool.
If you need my sword, and you can afford my sword, then it's yours.
Cool. What's your name?
You may call me Sign.
Sign.
And he just nods.
That's interesting. I like that.
Yeah, actually,
very mysterious.
real quick, how is it spelled? Is it spelled like traditional sign, S-I-G-N?
S-Y-N.
Ah,
S-Y-N. Fantastic.
okay, because I thought it was gonna,
And
I thought it was gonna be S-I-N-E, actually.
I thought about that. But
now, just to get a few things out of the way, I know we're talking business and we haven't even sat down yet. Would you like to get a meal?
please, my treat.
Fantastic. Oh, okay. Well,
It's also my treat that we should play a customary game of Snake Snatcher at the table while we're eating.
Nope.
At the Sanguine Retreat?
It's a gambling establishment, and that's a gambling game.
It has cartoon snakes. On it.
It's a gambling game.
We're eating
It doesn't have to be
food.
cute. It doesn't have to be adult. It can be cute.
And also, we don't have time right now.
I know.
But yeah, okay. If you want, but if you want to, then that's fine. I was thinking since employer, but anyway, yeah, it's cool.
All right. So,
I get a discount anyway.
Oh,
all
cool.
right, so you'll head on up,
Um,
and then I think we shall end it there.
It's a good place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Finally. I'm
Hello.
sorry, Brogan.
Okay. I got to poke a guy
I
in the
like your
back.
art.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I
I was
like
very
that.
happy with what I found.